Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be doing World Event Teams and the weekly preview for December 25th, 2023. Going to try to do it early in the video, so if you don't want to watch a whole freaking live stream, then that'll be up front. You know, it might take me a little bit of time to get into this. Like, I'm starting now. It's like a New Year's resolution type of thing. I'm going to start now, and I'm going to, hopefully be going on it good by the time, we're into January. The plan is to live stream every day at noon. And, maybe not Gems of War every single day, but most of the days, 5 out of 7, Gems of War every day at noon. Monday at noon, like, we're not going to have that this week, so we'll get to see that next week and how that works. We're going to do the, event teams early in the video on Monday at noon and the weekly preview. Then Tuesday, we'll do the Underspire and the faction event at noon early in the video. Wednesday, probably going to have to do P99 or something, but maybe not right away. Thursday, class event and something else. I don't know. Class event, whatever. Maybe that can be a day where we do whatever y'all want and do the class event. PvP and stuff like that. Well, PvP will be in there somewhere, like everything, like I always do. Friday, the event, early in the live stream, as soon as possible. Teams for the Friday, event. Saturday, once again, probably spoilers, actually. Spoilers early in the video on Saturday, every Saturday at noon. And then Sunday's going to be like a day where I probably just play whatever the heck I want, so whatever. Probably Elden Ring for now. I got to beat it. It probably won't take me more than like 3 or 4 live streams, I hope, to beat that. Then we'll start playing stuff like maybe a new account playthrough, maybe Puzzle Quest, maybe games that are similar to Gems of War. So, I don't know. Hang in there, and we're going to give it a try. I want to at least make it to that point where I'm trying similar games to Gems of War. Before I'm totally done with this, I want to at least make it to that point. So it's going to take me a little time to get there, and that's the plan. If you need to know more information, there's a whole video about it that I almost didn't put out, but it's Christmas. Crashing out on Christmas. If you want to know more information, I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I got everything off my chest. I totally vented, and everything's in that video. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to talk about the other channel or whatever. I'm done. I vented. It's all on that video if you ever want to hear that again, which most people don't. But I got everything off my chest, and I feel better. And we'll see if this works. I've tried it before. It didn't work, but I'm doing it slightly different. The idea is I'm trying to combine everything into, like, one thing. Like, I'm waking up every day thinking about YouTube. Every single day. Making teams, making videos, and then later in the day I have to play the game again just to play the game. I just want everything to be all in one at noon. I want to make my video and play the game and be done with it by the time I'm done with my live stream, and I don't have to play the game later in the day. I don't have to think about YouTube when I wake up in the morning. And every day at noon I'm just going to play the game until I'm done with what I need to do for that day, but put the video up front, everything you guys want, early in the live stream, and then play my normal play later in the live stream and get done. Done with the game. I don't want to be thinking about this game all day. I don't want to be thinking about YouTube all day. I don't want to wake up thinking about it. I got to wake up and think about something else that doesn't have a fickle 50%, So, anyway, I got to set this thing up, and then we'll get to saying hi. Change the thumbnail. Yeah, World Event Teams. I don't think they're scoring. I looked up the scoring. It was a bunch of X's. Didn't actually have it. Kenji's here. Efley's here. Lone Wolf Michael, what up? I am the rant man, so I thought live streaming, man. I don't know. I don't want to be a pre-recorded. I don't want to be like other people. I want to do my own thing. Alright, I got the thumbnail. Now I got to do this. I'm trying to hurry up. Oh, wow, that's already there. Sweet. Got that. Need to jump into the chat. Hurry up, bro. You're supposed to be making a video. It'll get better, I promise. It'll get better. Maybe I'll know exactly when the video starts, like 5 minutes in. I could say just jump to the 5-minute mark. I don't know. Another thing is all the kids are home right now. It should get better as we go. Like, this week is just a whatever. Next week will be the real deal because they'll be back in school. And by the time they get off of school for summer, like, I'll know if I'm going to be doing this or not by then. So at least we'll know. But right now, they're all home. I need something to cover up the viewer count. I need to get something, like if anybody has an idea, like a post-it note or something, I'm going to cover it up. I'm not going to care. I'm just gonna do my thing and see if it works, and I'm gonna cover up the viewer count, and I'm not gonna care how many people are watching. It is what it is. I need to give it some time. I need to give it a chance. So if I look at the freaking viewer count, sometimes it's not a good thing. I need to like cover it up. Can always look at that after I'm done. All right, got that, and I think I'm ready. Pretty close. And we'll do the world event teams first. That's what I usually do on Monday. That's the first thing I do. 3 teams, high, mid, low. Glorfindale, Allie, the professor, how's it going, y'all? If anybody has anything they want to get off their chest about my video the other day, this is probably the time we're going to drop it after that. I'm pretty much trying to drop it right now, so it's dropped as far as I'm concerned, but if somebody has like they just really need to say something, go for it. And I'll try not to go crazy. We'll see what happens. But I'm trying to drop it. I got everything off my chest. As far as I'm concerned. Hey, Allie, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. 5 gifted. That's 25. Really appreciate that so much. Let's say hi to everybody, then we'll do the video. Kenji, Efley, Lone Wolf, Chris, Lazama, Allie, the Professor, Glorfindale, Misty, JM, Ricks. What'd y'all say? Kenji said, hey, noon is way too late for Europe, but, you're gonna get to watch the video after that. Like, it's still gonna be there, you can watch it after, and then you can leave comments, and I'll answer your comments in the next live stream. That way, we're always kind of participating, even if you can't be there. And then think about, like, on the weekends, I'm gonna have one on the weekend, so sometimes you should be able to, isn't it like 5 p.m. or something? If you're in Europe and stuff like that, it should be like 5 right now, huh? It's not going to be noon, like, in your time. It's... I don't know. I've thought of that. Like, you can watch it after. People do watch my live streams after. That's why when looking at the stupid viewer count, I shouldn't be, because there are hundreds of people that watch after. So I need to keep going for those people. Like, shout out to you, by the way, if you're watching this when it's not live. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I don't say that enough. But I don't think it's too late, right? I know, like, you're like 5 hours ahead of me or something? Isn't it like 5 p.m. right now? I know, like, for the video, I guess. I guess you're saying, like, for the teams. I don't know why people jump up out of bed and play Gems of War anyway. I usually play it at nighttime, but it is what it is, I guess. You're probably right about that. Yeah, I don't know, man. It wasn't working, dude, so I gotta try something different. Hello, Michael, Ola, Efley. Chris says, nice way to wake up, a live sending video. There you go. And most of my people are, like, United States. Like, I have a lot of super solid, like, not United States. Like, for some reason, people that don't live in the United States are, like, super solid. But, like, the majority, it's probably most of that fickle 50% is actually from United States, I'm going to guess. I feel like people that are outside the United States are more solid and loyal, and I don't know why. I don't even know if he's from United States, and I am, and they're more up his ass. It's kind of weird. Efficiency makes sense. Yeah, that's the idea. Like, combine it all into one thing each day so I don't have to think about it all day. I don't have to wake up thinking about it. I don't have to go to sleep thinking about it. I'm doing it for 2 hours at noon, and that's it, and I'm totally done with Gems of War and YouTube for the day. Ho, 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 Glorfindale. Allie has no complaint. Jam Rick says you're the only Gems of War YouTuber I watch, so I hope you keep going. I like your style, knowledge, and humor. I'm just honest. Like, it sucks that, you know? This, whatever. Anyway. Lone Wolf Michael says about 6 hours. So, I think what Kenji and Michael are saying is, like, by the time I put out a live stream with the teams on it, that it's going to be late in the day, and then they won't be able to use the teams or something. I don't know. I guess that is a problem I didn't think of. So, I don't know. Now I know. Dr. Mops is here. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Somebody's been hitting the thumbs down. That has nothing to do with this, by the way. I don't really care, because all that does is help the channel. But somebody's been doing the down thumbs on all my videos. They probably think we did it. No, you didn't. I've been thinking about this for like a year. Mike Sheard. Sir Michael Supernova. Yeah, I just gotta do what I gotta do, y'all. Anyway, let's go. World event teams. I haven't played at all this week. I don't know if I've ever not played the game for 2 days straight. I logged on last night just to give my gold to the guild, and that's it. I think I bought the Dragonite offer in the dungeon. I played for like 5 seconds. So we got to do the world event. What I usually do, y'all, when I jump on to make the video, I'll go to the shop, and I got to get my Spoils of War. Do that every day, every time. I just don't show it on video. It's event keys for Glory. It's really good. And then I get the Glory Shop troop. This time I don't have to because it's a repeat. But I get it just in case I can use it for the world event teams. But this time I already have it. So go straight to Slay Bells. Let's make some teams. And there's no scoring out there. I looked it up, but I didn't see it. I'm just going to guess it's in rarity order. And Krampus is like a Christmas guy, so maybe he's worth the most. I don't know. So let's make a team. Let's do... I usually start with high level. That way it's easier. I can use anything I want. Then I'll go down to mid-level. Then I'll go to the low-level team. And what's our restriction? We got green and red. So what do you think about when it's green and red? World event. I got to buy up in the shop first. Crap. Alright, so World Event is one of those events where you have the shiny key rewards, so you got to buy up a little bit higher than usual. I never want to buy the first thing here, but something close to it, almost. And I got to collect my rewards and get my tokens before I even start making teams. So I'm going to buy up in the shop, at least tier 2 for sure, and everybody in the game should be buying up to at least tier 2. Got to have those tokens. That's the whole event. World event is the tokens that they give you, the spell damage medal, if it's skull damage medal, the medal is the event. Some events it's like the weapon is the event, some events it's the troop is the event. With the world event, the medal is the event. Then you want like AoE damage to take advantage of all that extra magic. You're going to have like 320% billion extra magic. So, or not magic, but spell damage, which is even better than magic because it also does like Tesla and Rowan and all that. So it's not magic you're getting, it's spell damage percentage. So you want AoE damage no matter what you're doing. Tier 3, I probably should buy up to 4 at least. I'm just going to guess, it's probably something like 4. If I want to, I'm in a top guild, I should... And then collect rewards to get all my tokens. Because the event is the medal. This might be better, because now I actually have I'll have medals. When I make the video at the butt crack of dawn on Monday, that's the other thing, I was waking up at 4 a.m. to make videos. Like, I'm super tired, and it wasn't worth it. So, I know it's cool for, like, people living in other countries and stuff to have the teams at a reasonable time, but I was waking up, I was setting my alarm for 4 a.m. just to get up and make a video, and then just for everybody else to go watch somebody else who wakes up late, does it whenever he wants. He can do what he does it whenever he wants. He's get up anyway. Don't respect the guy that's waking up at 4 a.m. to make the video. Expect the guy that wakes up and does it whenever the fuck he wants. You know, that's how the world is these days. All right, red and green, and we need something that hits all with spell damage. So I looked through the mythics. We got Diamantina. That's going to be like the no-brainer. No-brainer. Guard's Avatar could work if you want to do... Well, no, because you can't use Sir Quentin Hadley. I don't like using Guard's Avatar or Tesla when I can't use their 50% start. Ishtara's not bad. Even something like Morthani would be okay, since she hits pretty much... Ooh, we could do a Fomag. I think we have exactly what we need for Fomag. Just wouldn't have a hero on it. I ought to do that instead. Everybody's probably doing Diamantina. Let's do Fomag. It's got like exactly what you need for it. And we got 2 hard-hitting AoEs in a world event, you know? Okay, now we need the Mirage Queen. There she is. Perfect. And Leprechaun. You got the perfect coloration. That's ultra rare. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. And we don't need a class because we don't have a hero. I don't like making teams without hero, but for this is Fomag. It just is what it is. And then banner, some sort of red, and maybe greenish. Double red, green minus yellow. Double red, green minus brown. Double red, green minus blue. Looks good. Alright, now it should ask me if I want to equip my medals. Thank you. And we will. Any more badges? No. So what would we... We already have a 50% start, so we would do Medal of Nisha. And let's go. This is the high-level team. I'm pretty sure it's going to work, because I already know FOMAG works. So... If you can cast and wipe them in one shot, like your Ironhawk or something, it's definitely a good team. Theodorovich is a new character. He's probably worth a decent amount. Making chicken pot roast. So this would be my recommendation for the high-level team. Of course, Diamantina, if you want to use that with Wand of Stars. That'd be fine. But this was the first thought. See how she gets up every single time. She's 50% started. Phoenicia and Magma Dragon, both 50% started. Magma Dragon makes a Firestorm, so Phoenicia hits for double damage. We're using a spell damage medal that's increasing our magic by, or our spell damage by like 1 billion. I'm gonna pick like they're all Christmas characters, but I guess I'm gonna pick the newest ones. I don't think it matters. But here's the team code. That's probably enough with that one. No screenshot. Copy it down, pause the video. Sorry I don't manually write them in the... If I was on PC, I could copy paste it, but I'm not. I'm on PlayStation, so we've gone over this a million times. People still ask. If I was getting twice as many views, I would take the time to manually write it down. I just don't have the time. There you go. That's the high-level team, at least in my opinion. Now we got to take off... Now I gotta do a mid-level team, so I'm gonna go down to Legendary. I'm gonna look through those. Something that hits all enemies. We do have Tesla, but I just don't... Ooh, we do have Holy Saint Astra? Oh, never mind. Tesla, for sure. Hold on a sec. And I'll put a hero on this one, because most people still use their hero. Like, I would never give you... Let's see. Maybe we only need one Tesla for now. Could probably do the wand or something. Is the wand like a high level? Would you consider the wand a mid or high? Should I use something else other than the wand? I don't know like if a mid-level person has the wand. But if you don't have the wand, what would I use instead? Some sort of mana generating weapon. And that's not red or blue. So I would probably be like, cross this off. Go to A to Z. What kind of, we want like a red storm or a blue storm or something like that. Or making red or blue, or just exploding. I'll try to make one without the wand, but I would probably put the wand way down on the team, like, well, at least below Tesla. Put her in first slot. Essence of Evil's cool. Plus you're going to be blowing up green anyway. Could use that. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. If I didn't have the Wand of Stars, I'd probably use the Essence of Evil. Mana generation. We already have Tesla. She's going to wipe them in one shot for a long time. So you don't need something else doing damage. Just to... Like I said, I would use the wand, but just to not use it. Here we go. And I can even put this in first slot. If this is the wand, I'd probably want it right here because I don't want it stealing red and blue from Tesla. But since it's not the wand and it's not red or blue, I'm going to put it right here. And then probably something like that. As far as class goes, you can any 50% start class or you can go with human. I'm leveling Geomancer. You don't have to do Geomancer. And then as far as the banner goes, we got, I don't know, red and blue or blue and green or red and green. So we definitely need, just do this. Guess that's not going to work. It might. Let's see what, let's just do this. All in on Tesla. Cool thing about this is she's not in first slot, but that doesn't matter with her. She just, her damage is based off like all your armor and like the enemy's armor too, right? So even if she gets hit in first slot, it's no big deal. That's why you can put her in first slot if you want. But in this case, you don't need to because you got your hero that can tank and is not blocking at all. It's not using blue. It's not using red. So yeah, this would be the mid-level team. Some sort of Tesla team. High-level team, Fomag or Diamantina. Mid-level team, Tesla. You love the lives, Efley? Yeah, I do too. Had some green there, and let's do this though. And Tesla. You want to hit all enemies. Like, I don't care what you use, as long as it hits all enemies. If the red macaco uses the right colors, I don't even know what colors it uses, it's probably good too. Whatever's hitting all enemies. True damage is a little bit better, but like Diamantina and Phoenicia hit so freaking hard. Like Scourge of Honor you could probably use with Scourge of Honor with King Salinas. That'd be another great option. Maybe with the Queen Beatrix on there. That'd be a good team. I think we got green and we got red, so that all lines up. King Salinas is red. Scourge has red. And Queen Beatrix has green. So you could do a Wild Folk team. 50% started. True damage all the way down. Queen Beatrix true damage. Scourge true damage. And the what's his face is just 50% starting, you know? So who cares if he has true damage or not? Then whatever weapon you want. Most likely a mana generating weapon though, because you already have all the damage covered. That'd be a good team. That's like almost built for that. True damage all the way. But why not use Tesla if you can use it? That's pretty much how you play this game nowadays. Why not use Tesla if you can use it? Why not use Diamantina if you can use it? And those should be your first two options almost all the time. If they're usable, especially if Tesla has her 50% start. Because otherwise there might be better options that can be 50% started or get it or got up easier. Tesla does use 16 mana, has a 16 mana cost. There are other things that have less mana cost or can be 50% started, so she's not always the right answer. But when you can also use Holy Saint Astra, she is probably always the right answer. Since green is one of the restrictions, and Holy Saint Astra uses green, we're good to go. That'd be the mid-level. Let me show the team code. I will get to the chat for sure. Remember, I'm making a video right now pretty much. I'm not going to put it out or anything, but it's just simulated video making here. Alright, here's the mid-level team. Remember, you can use the wand. If you want to put Tesla up one slot and put the wand in second slot, that'd be fine. Even the wand in first slot is usually fine. You might have to cast it twice or something, but you could get away with casting it one time if it's in second slot. It's going to take in every single other color. Tesla will take in the... When you have that explosion, when you have that potion, you want the color, the mana from that explosion going into Tesla. You don't want it going to the wand, because then like every other color is going to go to the wand. And then like if Tesla doesn't get up, if it explodes... Because every different explosion is going to be different at the start of every battle. So one battle, there might be a bunch of blue and red on the board, and you explode the board, and Tesla just gets up, and you just cast her. Sometimes there might not be a lot of blue and red on the board, and you make an explosion, and it gets up the wand instead, and now you can just cast the wand and get up Tesla. So That's why. I don't know. Anyway, let's make a team with no mythics and no legendaries. And then I'll be done with the world event teams, and I'll catch up in the chat. Alright, we got green, we got red. We go down to epic and under. Cannot use anything, so I can't use Tesla. Can't use Holy Saint Astra. Need something that hits all enemies. Is there any weapons that do that? Usually, let's see. Or, if you can't find something that hits all enemies, try to just hit as many as you can, or you can do one of those loopy teams. Not a big fan of the single target damage, though, if you have an option to hit all enemies. Like, Gargoyle's pretty good. You're going to hit 3 enemies. That's almost all enemies. Gargoyle. Marilith would be like a good mana generator slash. Hits all enemies. It's not going to kill anything, but it'll get up your whole team. For very low mana cost. 12 mana. In first slot, taking in all that explodey plus the enchants and everything, you're probably just going to cast it and get up your whole team. Rowan, duh. I'm sorry, but duh. Sorry, but duh. And if you have the Miraji Queen, go with it. If you have the Miraji Queen, go with it. Maybe we have a different weapon. Alright, so... Because I don't want to steal the green, so I kind of want to switch out of Essence of Evil. We got red and green. Weapon might be the hard part on the low-level team. You could do the Miraji Queen if you have it, and just not use the hero. Which I don't love, but... You could probably just do any explodey weapon that doesn't use green or blue. We definitely want to cross blue off. I don't think I can cross off green, though, right? Anything that explodes, anything that'll help your team get Rowan up. I just don't like the Essence of Evil because it's green. That's the only reason. Flail of Guard. Glowing Core. You know, the Leprechaun might just get up the Rowan anyway. Mortal Chain. It even blows up blue. Doesn't use either color. Got a barrier. Be good for low-level players. I just don't know what you'll have. Like, just any explodey weapon that doesn't use green or blue is my... I just don't know what to suggest because I don't know what a low-level player would have. The Enormace, no, it uses green. You got the War and Peace here. It does hit all enemies. You could go with that instead of Rowan. Or we could replace one of the Rowans with this, and then use a troop that... Another Leprechaun or something. Let's try that. Since I want a weapon that I know a low-level player would have, and they would definitely have that, because you pretty much have to get it. So now we're going to do this. And Rowan's not in first slot, but this does use green, but it also hits all enemies. There might be something better out there. I'm just restricting myself. I wasn't restricting myself. I'd put the Miraji Queen on there. In the wand or something, maybe. This is the low-level team. If you're not low-level, if you're not level 300 or something, if you're level 750 and up, you should be using the mid-level team or the high-level team. This is very specific people that are just trying to do what they can do. Okay, green and blue. Box banner. And a 50% start class, because you just want to get up as quickly as you can. And this will be my low-level team. So now we got the world event video done after I run a couple battles here. Most of Ladies Guild plays late evening. That's good. Yeah, people are weird, Kenji. I don't know why they're doing that. Just helps the video. I mean, I'm the only one that sees it, too. And it's not like a lot. It's like 1 or 2 people per video. It's just strange they want to run up and down every video. Like, even P99. Like, if you hate me because of Gems of War, then why are you downvoting P99, too? You see how I cast Leprechaun, I cast whatever, and I'm done? I'm not sitting there, like, hitting one thing at a time 4 different times. Some people have trouble with the world event. They always want to use single target damage for some reason. They're overkilling. Spread that damage out to all the enemies and get it done in 1 cast. Watch, 1 cast. I'm not hitting one thing at a time 4 different times. Later on, though, hey, whatever you got to do to get your share done. If you got a loop, we got green and red. You got Huntmaster Arboreus. You got Todd with the sports. I understand if it's super deep and you're in first place in your guild and you got to switch to single target damage just to loop. But to start the event that way, that's not smart. And this will keep working for a while, especially with 2 medals. Maybe if you're in a guild and you're like the only... You should get a better guild, of course. That's what I'm always going to say. But if you're trying to do, like... I don't know. You're the guild leader and nobody in your guild is doing anything and you have no medals, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe you would have to loop in that case. But the event is the medal. And you're supposed to have medals. Just like you're supposed to have the tower killer. Just like you're supposed to have the boss killer. Just like you're supposed to use the bounty captain. Just like you're supposed to use the doomed weapon. The world event is the medal. So if you don't have the medal, then that sucks. Because you don't have the thing that you're supposed to have. So when I make these teams, I'm thinking it's a world event. I'm not thinking... the person doesn't have the medal. I'm thinking they probably do. Alright, so here's the team code for this. Low-level team. Dang, it took me like 30 minutes. I hate that, but it is what it is. We'll get better at it. See, now I gotta like make the teams. Usually I won't show myself making the teams. I'll just show the teams already going. It's like a 6-minute video. But that's how I'm trying to do. I'm trying to consolidate all that into one period of time instead of throughout the day, thinking about it when I wake up, thinking about it in the middle of the day, and thinking about it before I go to bed. Alright, that's world event. Scoring, just do rarity order. So the cyan color's first, worth the most. The gold color is second, worth the second most. And then you got purple here, Ragnagord, worth the least. Do your share, use your tokens, use your medals, use AoE spell damage. Get those shiny keys. Alright, now I'm going to do the weekly preview, except for I'm going to go through the chat first. Did I not say hi to everybody yet? Kenji, Efley, Michael, I think I did. Chris, shout out to Allie for that 5. That's so awesome. Professor, Glorfindel, Misty, JM Ricks, Michael, the Professor, Mike Sheard, Chris Lazama, Supernova, Dr. Mops. Joshua is here. Misty. Rich. If I didn't say it. Livewire. Alright, now what did I miss? Diamantina is great. That's good. Mike. Joshua. Tesla. Definitely good. Good idea there. For sure. For World Event. Tesla is good. Truffle Time says Glorfindel. That's good too. I think Truffle's good. Hits all enemies. Fits the bill. And it's loopy. You got both things there. I like it. That could do good early and late. That might be the best team for mid to low level players. You're right, Glorfindel. Truffle, Osha's Tome, Truffle, Mirage Queen. I love it. Joshua says Wand, Diamantina, Double Leprechaun. Sounds great to me. Allie says I went with Tesla, Marilith, and the Ruby Macaco. I like that too. All in on that true damage. You got the mana generation with the Marilith. Maybe consider putting the Marilith in first slot. That way you can get up everything else quicker. But early on, Tesla in first slot's probably fine too. But Marilith, like, she'll get up on the explosion, the potion, explode potion, and the enchant. Like, Marilith will get up. Like, right now you're blocking her a little bit with the red. Like, Tesla is taking in the red, and then the second Tesla is taking in any extra red, and then your Marilith is never getting red, right? If you put Marilith in first slot, she's going to get up without you even matching any gems. It's just off the explode and the enchant, she'll get up. You cast her one time, and then both your Teslas and your Ruby Macaco will be up right away. Then you just cast whatever you want and win. The way you have it, Marilith's being blocked on everything except for green. And, you know, she's your mana generator. You kind of want your mana generator in first slot, unless you know Tesla's going to get up no matter what off the explode and the enchant. Kenji says, 3-time Secret, Wand of Stars. Perfect. Good. It's loopy. I don't love it, but I know you're a low-level player, and whatever gets it done for you is cool. I wouldn't want a high-level player using Secra, but Chris says, thought about this team, but I use it too much, so I went with Osha's Tome and double Tesla. That's a good idea. Tesla is blue. Osha's Tome is blue and yellow, though. Can you actually use Osha's Tome? It's a red and green restriction. And Osha's Tome is blue and yellow, so I don't know. According to your guild, you said what? Scoring high to low seems to be Krampus, Theo, Tinseltail, Nutcracker, Tannen, and Ragnagord. Krampus? Yeah. That's what I was saying, pretty much. The new guys is what I would go for, too. That's how they do things. The thing that's worth the most is usually the newest thing that's the highest level. It's pretty easy to figure out on your own, just by... It kind of goes with the story sometimes that they put, like the lore. Krampus isn't brand new, but Theo is, and he's up there. If you pick Theo, you'd be fine. And you know that Ragnagord is the oldest, and Tannenbaum is pretty old. Florian! Joshua says, Wand of Stars isn't that hard of a craft. One Vault Event grind should hopefully be enough for an average gamer to get the resources needed. Scourge is in the Soul Forge, but I'm saving diamonds for Wild Queen. That's pretty good. I would agree with that. Professor says it took so long to get whatever tarot card you need for Wand of Stars. Oh no. Dr. Mop says that all-green class weapon that does true scatter damage. As long as it's hitting all enemies, I'm down with it. Misty says Urali, Scourge, Lep, and Wand. Sounds good. 2 things that hit, do true damage to all, plus 2 mana generators. I like it. Marilith? No, but we want her for the mana generation, Marilith. We're not even thinking about her damage. We're thinking about her destroying the whole board. No problem, Sana. Supernova says a new player would have uncommon, common, and epic, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Sir Michael says it's better to do it this way to show the thought process going, hey, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I can teach people how to fish. Sana went for Wand of Stars, Tesla ×2, Holy Saint Astra. That's good. Dawnbringer's not a bad idea. Dawnbringer, says Rich. Pretty good. Alright, let's do this weekly preview. I'll try to rush through it today. I usually start at the events. We have a weird week this week. We don't have a new Glory Shop troop. That's because the holidays and they pushed back the new kingdom and blah, 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 but they're just lazy. People are afraid to say it because they get codes. I don't get codes. I'm not afraid to say it. They're lazy. The devs are lazy. That's why there's no Glory Shop troop. Spring into the holidays. Return troop Spring Emissary. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Pet Rescue. A pet needs rescuing. Shimmer Scales Egg. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's because it's Wednesday. Arena's coming this weekend, so nobody will play that. Sleigh Bells. Experience a new World Event your guild makes. Play World Event battles every day to unlock rewards. Spirit of Giving is still going on for this week. You can still get points for that. And then the shop will still be there a week after this week. But you can't get more points. Week of Bright Forest. All Bright Forest troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Fae. All Fae gain 10% to their skills. And bonus glory, use the Spring Emissary and PvP to gain 5 glory. Never do that. Never do that. That one you just ignore. Alright, Soul Forge, let's go. I don't know what's in here. I do, kinda. A little bit. But I haven't looked at it. We got Libara. We got the Scourge of Honor. Ubastet. And Gargantuar. Gargantuar is one of the worst, so we can set that to the side. It's not good. It's literally bottom 5. Definitely don't craft it unless it's the last one you need for some reason. Ubastet is really good, but it's only used on like one team these days with Rope Dart. But it is good. It is good. It was probably top 20. Scourge of Honor, though, I think is getting the Duke. It's probably the best this week, in my opinion. 22 green, red, brown, send a Mirage. Deal true damage to all enemies. Gain 2 mana back for each cursed or diseased enemy. And it curses and diseases a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So it'll get some mana back, too. It hits all enemies really hard with true damage. It can be 50% started with King Salinas. And it gets some mana back. So, really good. I think it's the hardest hitting true damage in the entire game. I think. And then second would be Ubastet. Whoops. Also a top 20. They're both top 20. 24 red, yellow, brown, Pride Lands, Divine Raksha. Deal damage to the 2 weakest enemies, boosted by all ally and enemy attack. If one of the enemies dies, then kill the other one. So it's similar to Scorpius. It's similar... What else does that? I guess, are those the only two? Scorpius, Ubastet. You kill one thing and then it kills something else. Pretty similar. Scorpius needs Urali. Ubastet needs Rope Dart. Doesn't exactly need Rope Dart, but it goes best with Rope Dart. You gotta knock something into range, and then you cast Ubastet on it after you knock it into range, and then it'll do kill, kill. And then you do it again, rinse and repeat. It's top 20. It used to be top 5 or top 10. It got nerfed, and now it's back in action. So 2 really good ones, Scourge of Honor and Ubastet. Not top 10s, though, don't get me wrong. If you're saving up for top 10s, don't craft these, but if you already have a lot of the top 10s and you've been waiting for Ubastet or Scourge of Honor, they're both top 20. Third would be maybe Libara. Libara's pretty trash. I'd love to see what people said about this when it came out. 22 green, yellow, brown, White Helm, Divine Knight. Deal damage to all enemies. Oh, it's not bad, but it does the ore. That's why it's bad, because the ore... The big OR in the middle there is the reason it's bad. It would be cool if it only did that first thing and then had like a really good trade or something. But the OR makes it bad. Because you could cast it and just gain life when you're trying to kill something. And 50% spell block is all. So it's a below average mythic. Not good. Because of the OR. If you could choose, but you can't choose. It's OR. Gargantuar is terrible. Deal damage to an enemy, boosted by all allies and enemies killed. So to boost his damage, you gotta off yourself. Not good. Alright, legendaries. Divine Ishbala is good. Nimue is underrated. Anknum is not great. And I don't like Kris Crinkle. So I would say Divine Ishbala is number 1. It's a top 10 legendary, potentially a top 5. 18 yellow, purple, Leonis Empire, Divine Human, transform red gems to skulls and green gems to yellow. Enchant 2 random allies. 40% start for Divine. I still use this in Guild Wars, and I still use this in PvP for yellow and for Divine or something like that. So she's really good. I like it. It's top 10 for sure, top 5 potentially. But remember, the barrier to entry on a legendary is way higher than the barrier to entry on a mythic. So you really want a top 5 legendary if you're going to spend 800 diamonds on something you could probably get somewhere else easier. Maybe not easier, but you can definitely get it other places. Easier than you can get a mythic other places. And then Nemaway would be second in my opinion. 18, green, purple, Merlantis, Merfolk Mystic. Transform yellow gems to skulls and red gems to purple. Silence the 2 strongest enemies. Then we'll go with Kris Kringle. I don't like it. I don't gold farm. I don't soul farm. I don't waste my time. 15 blue, brown, KZO. Give all allies 38 points to a random skill and a random status effect. Gain 50 gold, 20 souls, and 2 treasure maps. 30% chance to create 3 freeze gems when my turn begins. I don't know why people like it, but some people do. Just, there you go. Now you can get it. If you're drinking the sauce and brainwashed, now you can get your favorite guy. Anknum. 16 blue, brown, Keytar, Divine Monster. Deal damage to all enemies, boosted by cursed enemies, and for every cursed enemy, give a barrier to random allies. It's not as bad as I thought. But I always forget that he hits all enemies. Maybe I would use him more if I could remember that. But it's also a legendary that there's so many other legendaries that hit all enemies and do it better that he's just outclassed. So that's why he never gets used. If he was like a epic, that'd be great. But he's a legendary, so that's why I never think to use him. Because I'd use Queen Beatrix, King Gobtruffle, Tesla, all kinds of other stuff first. And that's the Soul Forge. Are there any weapons? What's this? An explodey Fey weapon. A doomed plunger. This is good. This is good. Celestial Flask. Create 3 potions of either blue, green, red, yellow, or purple. Gain an extra turn. Anytime a weapon says gain an extra turn, it's probably good. It's a good mana generator. You cast it, then you cast Thrall or something like that, and it just makes crazy amount of mana generation. There's some infinite loop teams out there that use it. So, recommended. Celestial Flask. Mystic Manuscript. Blow up some purple Mystic allies. Fairy Ring. Green and purple for Fae. Summer. 6 green and red for Bright Forest. Trickster Shot. You know, I never really use it, but it used to be really, really good. It's kind of like you want it in your arsenal, I guess, but then you're never going to use it. You use it early game, and it's nice to have in your arsenal early game, but further you get in the game, the less you'll use it type of stuff. So yeah, definitely the Celestial Flask. So if I had to read, I would say Celestial Flask might be the best thing just because it's 300 diamonds. If you don't have it, you might as well grab it. So it's probably your first priority. And then after that, Scourge of Honor. And then, you know, Ubistet / Divine Ishbala. So that's the Soul Forge. And we already went over the world event pretty much. That's usually what I do next. But I'll like... It just never goes right for Kris Kringle. While traveling through Bright Forest, he was ambushed and lost everything out of his sleigh. Defeat the fiends who ambushed him and return the bells and plum pudding to his sleigh. And all of Crystara will be in your debt. Skull and spell damage. Always choose spell. You're never gonna... No Skull troop is gonna kill all enemies in one shot, so... You know, they already said... They said... We already said... The scoring... Do your share, of course. Buy up in the shop, of course. Get those tokens and medals and stuff. Yada, yada. Alright, the shop. Oh, it's not even really worth going over. It's a Spring Emissary, which we already had before. It's the first time ever. I don't care what anyone says. 13 blue, green, Bright Forest, Fey, Mystic. Give 4 magic to an ally and mana equal to half their mana cost. If they are Fey, bless and enchant them. It's not good. But it does come in with Arcane Swamp Trait Stones, which are green and blue. So let's go check that out. What troops can we fully trait with the green and blue Trait Stone that you can get right now? As many as you want. You should have Glory. What are you doing with it? Aquaticus has that Tsunami. Submerge all allies with magic 4 or more gems. Urali has Poison Gaze. If you got Scorpius, you got Urali, you just don't have the Trait Stone to get Poison Gaze, well, here you go. Here's one of them, maybe. Just make sure it's a mythic. 3 colors and all. I can never tell you for sure. Lord of Slaughter with the Savage Strike. It's awesome. Possessed King with Unstable Possession. Pretty fun. Vashtagon, Curse of Madness. Vernalis has an okay 3rd trait. Entangle and Fairy Fire, random enemy matching green gems. Now we're into the troops that definitely use this stone. If you don't have these fully traded, you should do it. King Averlorn, 50% start for elves. Arachnian Weaver, Secra. You need that. Queen Beatrix, Royal, Mother Effin' Honey. Cleanse all allies and matching 4 or more gems. If you don't have her fully traded, now's the time. Go get it. Get the trait stone in the glory shop. Christinex, enchant when matching purple gems. Web freaking Spinner. Lethal Toxin and Snare. It's crazy good. Make sure you have it fully traded. The stone is in the glory shop. You can buy as many as you want right now. You should have Web Spinner fully traded, Queen Beatrix fully traded, and King Averlorn fully traded. Please. Mercy, Empowered Converter. Still used to this day. Rowan's there if you just want it fully traded for some reason. She doesn't really need it, but it's something you should do anyway. Taipan, Empowered Converter. Brown to red. Is Venerata? I always get Veneratus. There he is. Empowered Converter. Red gems into yellow dragon gems. Pretty good. I always get him mixed up with something else. Veneratus and some other troop. It's a dragon, too. And it's a mana generator, too, I think. Get them mixed up. One of them's an empowered and the other one's not, is the difference. Alright, that's everything. But it's very important. A very important stone. You know, you got Mercy, you got Web Spinner, you got Queen Beatrix, you got King Averlorn. All kinds of stuff. So make sure you have all of those fully traded. Plus, check on the mythics. Event key drop table is Bright Forest. Let's go run that through. Bright Forest. Base rarity. Or, show all. Alright, these are the troops you could get right now if you throw event keys. I do have a video going over the top 4 kingdoms to use event keys on. And the worst 4 kingdoms to use event keys on. Unfortunately, I won't be making those videos anymore, but you could go watch it if you want. It's kind of the reason I'm not making them anymore, because there's too much poo-poo out there that you can't find my videos. So, if I was throwing event keys right now, the mythics do not look good. I think Fountain of Stars is slightly underrated, but it's still not a top 10 or top 20. Suna's not a top 10 or top 20. I don't care what people say. Vernalis is not a top 10 or top 20. But you do have King Aberon, 50% start for Fae. That includes Rowan. Sometimes you can use King Aberon when you can't use the Mirage Queen. The Mirage Queen is red and blue. King Aberon is green and red. So when there's like a green restriction, you can still 50% start Rowan. That's why it's good to have King Aberon. I feel like people forget this guy sometimes, but he is useful. Queen Titania is really good. Deals damage to all enemies, boosted by red enemies and allies. If there are 13 or more red gems, gain an extra turn. Fairy Fire, a random enemy and matching 4 or more gems. That's good. With Yao Gui, it's good. By herself, she's good. She's probably good in the world event right now. You really want to try to get that 13 or more red gems while if you have her on your team, like have a way to also do that. That's why Yao Gui's good with her, because Yao Gui turns purple to red, and then you'll have more than enough on the board to get an extra turn with her. Mirage Queen's an underworld troop, so you can't get her, but King Aberon and Queen Titania are the reason. You would throw event keys. Child of Summer's okay. Empowered Converter, brown to red. And, Twinkleberry. Leprechaun is good. If you don't have Leprechaun, you're a low-level player, you have 100 event keys. Throw them, because you need Leprechaun for your Rowan team and for everything else in the game. You saw every single one of my World Event teams used Leprechaun, right? Everybody uses Leprechaun all the time whenever they can. So, if you don't have them yet, throw event keys. Throw everything else out the window. If you don't have Leprechaun right now, throw all your event keys. Until you get it. And then go by my list. He's so important for everything all the time. Leprechaun. Explode green gems boosted by my gold. Gain 20 gold. It's empowered exploder. So it's going to get up stuff and make the battles quicker. So, Leprechaun, Child of Summer, Queen Titania, King Aberon. So it's weirdly important kingdom, depending on whether or not you have Leprechaun yet. But if you already have Leprechaun, you probably should not throw event keys. Alright, what do I usually do next? Games. Chris Crinkle is bad. Yeah. Sana, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. You're running out there with Allie. Allie got her started and got it moving, and now you gave it an underdoggy. I will definitely catch up in the chat, y'all. I'm just trying to get into this. Like, we're almost an hour in. What else is going on this week? Let's see. We have a weird week this week. It's a Bright Forest week. We already had Monday and Tuesday, so I don't need to go over that. You got this pet today. Tomorrow you have Hierophant class event. I'll be live tomorrow at 12 noon doing the class event, and probably Underspire and something else. I don't know. I'll do everything else tomorrow. Anything that I don't get done today, I'll do it tomorrow at noon, including the class event, which is Hierophant. Hierophant's okay. It's a fire class. It has Fire Blade, and it's like the second or third best, probably third out of those classes. The Fire Blade fire classes. Friday is Arena, so a weekend off for most people. What should you do instead? Open vault keys or do PvP or something like that. Now's the time. Now's the time to run the whole weekend doing PvP. During an Arena event, not during a vault event. But during an Arena event, that's the perfect time to go run PvP and run it up and get first place in PvP and get silver marks all you want. Not during the vault event, but during the Arena event, that's when you do it. Or you're opening all those vault keys you got from the vault event a couple weeks ago. That's what you should do this weekend. Or whatever your thing is. Finishing up the world event, finishing up the holiday event, finishing up Epic Trials or Underspire or whatever you're doing. During the Arena weekend. I would recommend doing the Arena until you get the first set of writs at least, but nobody's going to listen, so it doesn't matter what I say about that. And it's out of whack, and it takes too much time, and you don't get bang for your buck. I completely understand. That one I completely understand, not playing Arena at all. I just think it's fun, it's challenging, and I get some writs. So that's that. What else? Why is it loading like that? Oh, I got a tribute. So that's what's going on this week. There's no campaign. We got gems on the adventure board. I gotta run that. And what else do I usually do? Epic Trials? Ugh. I think that's the last thing. Maybe PvP. Let's go check out PvP first. It might take a second. I don't know when I'm gonna do the PvP now. I was hoping a lot of them would be the same. I don't know. That's most of the weekly preview. Let me catch up in the chat real quick. We still got to do PvP and Epic Trials probably in this one, and then I'll do Underspire and class event tomorrow or something like that. It'll be different next week when we actually start on Monday. Let's see where I left off in the chat here. I think Marilith does 6 damage no matter what, and Tesla doesn't. Tesla boosts off of something? I don't know. That's a good question. Joshua asked, why does Tesla boost off of metals, but Marilith doesn't? Dr. Mop says, Vinoxia, Yasmin's Chosen, Wand of Wonder, and Leprechaun. I love the Vinoxia part, and the Leprechaun part. And most of the time, that's all you're going to need, so you're fine. Thanks again, Sana. Thanks again, Allie. Misty says, that's good because I'm not good at fishing. People usually hate my teams even though they work. They're often clunky. Well, you know me. I don't hold my tongue, so if you need any help making it slightly better, like I did with Allie, like moving one troop around a little bit. Some people don't not that she does it, by the way, but some people don't understand, like, mana, how it, goes into your first troop. All the mana goes into your first troop, and if there's anything left over, it then goes to your second troop. And then if anything's left over, it goes to your third troop. So if you put them in the wrong order, you're going to mana block something, and it's never going to get up. So you kind of have to put them in a certain order. Like, you don't want to be blocking. You don't want to use a bunch of troops that are the same colors. Unless it's very, like, it's Tesla or King Gobtruffle or something where you're doing it on purpose. Afternoon Rain Man. Keep this poop train steaming along. Rich says, also remember to like and subscribe. Hit bell to get all your Cine video needs. Chris Krinkle is bad. The three musty tears, what up? Maka Felix, hello. Please smash that like button, says Sana. I agree. Dr. Mop says, I got lucky, Suna, and Event Key, now got all Bright Forest. That is good, that you got all Bright Forest. Shannon, hello. Glorfindel says, this week's Underspire is Celestial Flask, Queen Titties, Leppy, and King Aberon. Sounds good, dude. Dull week, I know. This might be the dullest week ever. Be a good week. It's a good week to change my whole format and, like, get used to it before the real test when we get, like, a new kingdom and stuff. You got 2 tickets to paradise. I've got 2 tickets to paradise. How you doing, Maka? How you doing? Sana says, I do pet rescue with Tesla team, done in 5 minutes. There you go. Professor says the new terror mechanic is going to equal the yuck of lycanthropy. It could, it could. Crimson Fury, hello. Chad, what's up, man? Thanks for the 2. Give me that underdoggy. Hit that like button, says Crimson. At work and on your break, appreciate you spending some time, man. How am I feeling? I'm feeling pretty good so far. We're just getting used to it. We did the World Event teams at the very beginning. We did the weekly preview. We're almost done with that. I just took a little break because now we got to do PvP and Epic Trials. I know most people don't need the Epic Trials because it's probably a repeat, right? Is it a repeat? I don't know. Let me look at it real quick. We had Bright Forest yet? I'm feeling like we did. Where is Bright Forest? You think I would know where kingdoms are after 7 years? There it is. Do we have this one yet? I think so. I remember that pet. Oh, yeah, this team, huh? Is this the same team? I think it is. Summer Night is like the key to victory, huh? Let's forget, like, where I put it on the team. I mean, Fairy Fire with Queen Titania is probably okay, too. Anyway, I just wanted to take a look at it. I think most people are going to be interested more in PvP, so the sooner I do it, the better. I wish I could have I had the time to do timestamps and stuff. Maybe I'll try. Alright, Central Spire is going to be the same. For me, anyway. I mean, you can use whatever you want here. Whatever your PvP team is, or whatever Guild Wars team that is your best, and you go 5-0 all the time. This is the hardest place, and it's worth the least. So I definitely don't recommend it, but sometimes you're going to have to do it. So here's a team if you have no team. Now you have a team. And if you're a low-level player, just run like a loopy team. Run a secret team or a Todd team or something. Just make sure you win. Central Spire. What else do we got? Anything that's the same otherwise? Giant. Osha's Tome, Balder. And I like Plague Lord for this, but it has Titan. But Plague Lord, because we're... Or no. I like Titan for this, because we have all blue. So that's right. This is a... I hate this restriction. I never want to pick this one. But there's a team for that. Pause it, screenshot, whatever. So we did Giant, we did Unrestricted. Broken Lands, Blighted Lands, uh-oh. red, mystic, monster. Ooh. Yellow I know I have a team for. Aw, man, why does it keep getting rid of my stuff? Yellow's pretty easy, though. You could do Egress and Ecotl and all that, Finesse, or you can do my Divine team where I use, like, I forget, Wand of Stars, Yavendra, Divine Ishbala Keelan. It's really fun. Should probably set it up. Ugh. This PvP, man, this is some of the problem is the game. The game just takes so long every day. It's not even like just the views or whatever. It's the game like taking way too long these days. Keelan and then the weapon. I just went Wand of Stars, I think. This will be your yellow. In that order. Class, I can't remember what I did. Yellow Storm, Purple Storm, or no, I went Titan. And then we have a ton of yellow. Got a decent amount of purple. That's fine. So this would be my yellow team. I'll probably show it in action after I run. Like, I've already run through yellow, and I've already shown it in action, so I'm just getting you as many team codes as I can, as quick as I can right now. Ones that I already know. So there's your yellow. You probably already know, though. I think everything else is new, right? So let's start working on it. We got blue. And you could always pick the highest level here, because usually it's crappy teams. Just random. Alright, blue. I could definitely make some fun blue teams. Diamantina, you can use that almost everywhere, especially if it's a color restriction. You can always do Diamantina and Wand of Stars. If you want to be boring, that's probably fine. You got High King Iron Gut. He's okay. King of the Ravens. Mistralis. You could do Psycho Mega Missy. I guess we could try. Let's do that. Let's just do it. Psycho Mega Missy. I haven't shown that in a while. And I made it up, so... I think it was a combination effort between me and somebody. The Psycho Mega Missy. And... probably Osha's Tome or something. Could definitely do Wand. I like Psycho up in first slot, though. Probably just throw the Wand on the bottom of the team or something like that. Why'd I do that? Put him ahead of... like, Megavore we're never going to cast. Megavore is just for Death Below. We're going to be doing so many extra turns that we're hoping that he gets a instant kill. So we're never casting it, so you can put it in last slot. Psycho has to be in first slot, though. Because you need it to loop. The Mistralis is like your damage dealer. I guess that's kind of like... Megavore, you could cast it. That way Mistralis doesn't... This might not be a super fast team. You could cast Megavore and strip their armor and then cast Mistralis. What do we do here for class? We could definitely do Titan. And if you want, you can do the Mirage Queen. If you don't want to do Megavore, you could do the Mirage Queen. Or if you don't want to use your hero. Because Sycorax is an elemental. And so is Mistralis. So you could do... It might even be better to do the Mirage Queen. I just want to show the Psycho Mega Missy, so... You could use different weapon, and you could use Mirage Queen instead of Megavore if you want. Or maybe you don't have Megavore. You don't have 3 Mythics. Sorry. I know. I hate when people do that. Show like 3 Mythics, but it's a specific team that I created, so I want to show it. Double blue. Buckle my shoe. Brown would be great, but we have too much yellow. Oh no. Everything on our team is brown as well, so we could just start with brown. Purple. That's probably good. Only one thing uses purple. And let's show it in action. Here's a blue PvP team. When in doubt, pull your wand out. Rain Man, see ya! The shopping rant, I know. Who else left? Chris, have a good one. Michael, see you later. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us today. Alright, get up, Sycorax. That's gonna be the problem. So, maybe I should put wand in second slot. Probably should, actually. This would be like something I wouldn't show on the video. I would figure out my team and then show it. Instead of, you know, farting around with this slow battle. And then I'm not going to show this battle on a video. Alright, there we go. Now we cast this whenever we have it. And we try to loop on something like brown or blue. Not gonna work yet, probably. So we keep going with brown. This is more of like a, hey, I want to win, not go fast. Shouldn't have done that. Now I got less brown. Stupid. I need to tweak this. Alright, let's tweak it a little bit. Let's move wand up a slot. Let's put on an Anu. Because Mistralis is kind of like you just cast it when she's up and you're not like trying. We'll do this. And then we're gonna do... Oh, and I still have the freaking World of It medals on, no wonder. This for sure. Once it gets going though, you can't lose. Alright, it should go much better this time. Maybe we'll get an instant kill. Alright, so now we can... Wand got up so much faster that time. But we don't want it in first slot, because we don't want to block Sycorax who's trying to loop. Come on, dum-dum. Oh, jeez. I should have went with the wand. What are you doing? Alright, now we're good. We're good. Right? Blue? So close. Wow! Kidding me. We might be okay still. Should probably curse him. Ah, what did I do that for? Jeez Louise, I'm about to lose. I never lose these freaking PvP. Why'd I do that? There's a yellow extra turn, you idiot. You're stupid! Oh my god. I'm like, throwing this one. Waste of time, waste of time, wasting time. Come on, dummy. course there's nothing for me. They're taking all my mana. Alright. You die. I don't like you. Wasting time. Oh yeah, get some skulls, bro. Oh yeah, get some more. Blue and red and brown. Is there okay, it's 3 colors, but nothing. Keep getting skulls too. Alright, what are we gonna do here? 111 is not enough. He's gonna get skulls, no! Shoo! That's not how it's supposed to go. Maybe I should do the Mirage Queen. Just trying to show the freaking Psycho Mega Missy though. What happened there? That was weird. Still won. Just too slow. I don't know, I'm gonna try it one more time. I was like a person that was actually ready to go. Okay, one more time. You know what's cool about live streams? Like, you guys don't have any question whether, like, something's my team or, like, I played the battles or whatever. Like, if somebody makes a pre-recorded video, you never know what they're doing. Could be someone else's footage playing their account. That would never happen, but you never know how shady people are. It could be really shady. I'm gonna do this first. Free damage. For some reason my brown store... Oh, I don't have it on, that's why. I knew something was wrong. I don't have my storm on, I don't think. You need that storm. That's why I feel stupid. All these chances at extra instant kills. I need to go turn on my brown storm. I think I turned it off for some stupid reason. Then we'll loot better and we'll get up faster and it'll actually look how it's supposed to look. Alright, let me go turn that storm on. I don't know what I was thinking. That'd be another... I wouldn't show that battle either. I'd wait until I remember everything and I get the whole team ready to go. You'd think it'd be easy to, like, come up with 3 teams, but sometimes stuff like this happens, and I have to, like, scrap all those battles until I get it right. Because I forget to change my class back, or something, or I forget my medals. See, no Storm Aura. Stupid. And this Bloodthirsty's doing nothing for us. Alright, now, if it sucks now, then it sucks. And you can use the Mirage Queen instead. But let's see if it works with everything the way it's supposed to be. Alright, here we go. Wand up immediately, so is Sycorax. Oh, look at all that brown. Let's go. Oh, Mistralis takes in the brown. There she goes. Go back to looping. Should have took that blue, but it's okay. We got more. We can loop again. There she is. Go back to looping. Go back to looping. Instant kills chance. Mistralis again. Go back to looping. There she is. There we go. That's how it's supposed to get work. Sorry for all the wasted time, but it's a... that would get cut out. There we go. Let's show one more time, just to make sure. Highest level. I want to see an instant kill. Sana says, Forest Troll, King Gobtruffle, Queen Beatrix, a Boreal Crystal. That's a good team. We just gotta get up the wand or something, so any way that we can get multiple matches like yellow and blue. Look at that. up right away. We got this blue extra turn. There's Sycorax. There's our Brown Storm. There's Mistralis. Brown Storm time. Mistralis again. Brown Storm. Loop-de-loop. Mistralis. Let's take away this purple. I don't know if that was good. It's okay, though. Could do this. If you don't have enough to loop, just cast the wand. 14's good. 19's great. Now Missy. See how I like they'd get no turns? If it was doing instant kills like it should be, it would go a little faster, but still going pretty good. That's the Psycho Mega Missy in full effect with everything it's supposed to have. Remember to cast on Brown because you have a Brown Storm, and Missy uses Brown, and Psycho uses Brown, and the Wand uses Brown. And the Megavores uses Brown too, but it's just there for the instant kills, really. Or if you want to strip their armor, that's fine. Make your Missy kill faster. It just, if you cast this, you give the turn to the enemy. We're trying to not give your turn to the enemy. We're trying to keep it on our turn and do damage. So if you cast Megavore, you're giving the enemy a turn. Because it has no... Like, Sycorax can get an extra turn. The Wand can get an extra turn. Missy has an extra turn. The only thing that doesn't is Megavore. So if you cast it, you're impatient, but you're also trying to go faster, I guess. It's really there for the instant kill. But that's the team. Now I can show the code because it's perfect. For blue. Actually for blue, but it's a brown team, really. Should have put PvP teams in the freaking title instead of all that other nonsense. But we'll do better next week. All right, what else do we got? We got Faye. What do we do for Faye? Faye. You got Fairy Godmother. I'm not a big fan. I love King of the Ravens. Mistralis is here again. King Oberon's 50% start for Faye. Queen Titania hits all enemies. You got Tannenbaum. You could do a Tannenbaum like skull thing. That might be cool. Daughter of Time's here. Daughter of Time, King of the Ravens. You got Rowan. You could just do a Rowan team. Probably go pretty good. You have to use Fae weapons, though, right? No? Isn't Leprechaun on here, too? Isn't he a Fae? Huh. What if you just literally... This might go so fast. And then, like... Golden Cog or Shield of Erskaya. This would be a low level, kinda. Class. I don't know, I like Archer for some reason. I would do Geomancer if I was actually playing to level it. Banner, green. That's probably fine. I need to put on my guard medals, but let's see what happens here. This might go quickly. Maybe not, though. I mean, Rowan isn't really used for PvP. I need my guard medals, too. Might have to hit multiple times. Oops. Now let's put on our guard medals. Only took 2 shots. I hate changing medals. And I just replaced the guard medal one. Alright. Mike stole Central Spire team but switched to Obsidian Libram. I think I did too. You're right, you're right. I think I did too, dude. I think I'm using Obsidian Libram too. And maybe you should try to get Rowan up without casting Leprechaun, if possible. To make it a little quicker. It's probably gonna kill in 2 shots on this one. Take 3 shots, dang. Kill that. Kill that. Why'd you hit my Rowan, jerk? It's not terrible, I guess. Maybe you would pick the lowest team score just so you can go quicker? Let's try that for a couple times. So, pick the lowest guy. So we're just trying to hurry. Maybe you shield over Skya. Alright, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We want to get up Rowan, right? Maybe just cast it real quick. Maybe not. It's up again. Do this. Ah, still gonna take 3 shots, dang. Still not, like, slow. I might come up with something better, but this might be it for now. Let's pick the lowest team score and make sure you get up Rowan without casting. Let's do one more battle just to show. I wonder if my Archer has Greenstorm on and stuff. Because that's the problem with the Titan thing. Yeah, it does. Alright, get rid of that. Or get that. Let's do this. Do that. I guess, dang it. Probably shouldn't have. One more shot. One more shot, come on! Come on, dummy! There we go. You know, I don't know, I'm on the fence, but it's pretty quick when it's quick, and it's not slow when it's slow. I don't know. And a lot of people will be able to do it because it's Rowan. I might switch this to something else, like just stay tuned. If I switch something, I'll show it in the next live stream. But for now, this is working fine. Just pick the worst team instead of the best. See if you can wipe them in 1 or 2 shots. Try to get Rowan up without casting Leprechaun. It's already starting with 50% mana, so match a green or something, or blue, and it'll get up. And then you can cast it and knock them down a little bit. Then you cast your Leprechaun, they both get back up. You cast your Cog on your Rowan, and then you cast your Rowan. And hopefully you wipe them all out. If not, you just have to do it again. Otherwise, maybe like a King of the Ravens, Daughter of Time team, or a Queen Titania team, Astralis team. Something like that. I don't want to spend like all day on this Fae restriction. You could do Fountain of Stars with like... What's his face? Tannenbaum, maybe? Some sort of skull team? I don't know, let me know. Put it in the comments, like after the live stream. If you have a team for the Fae one, and then I'll talk about it in tomorrow's live stream. But for now, that's what I'm going with. I would probably try to avoid the Fae restriction, because You know what I mean? I find ones I like and I try to stick to them. Like, I'd probably stick with yellow. And I don't know yet. Like, Faye would be one I might avoid. Sword's Edge. Let's try to make a team for this. Maybe this will be it for today, like the PvP. I don't think people need the Epic Trials, and maybe we'll do it tomorrow, just for this week. Alright, if I was going to make a Sword's Edge team. Is that Sura Lewin? Is he not here? Really? Where's he from, then? Man, this is trash. What do you do for this? Champion of Anu, Champion of Guard, Guardian of Law, Lady Marana, Queen Jezebel, Shadow Dragon, Sir Quentin Hadley, the Guardian Dragon, Graveseer, Eleanor, Crypthound, Ulf Harrigan, maybe. Mysterious Hero, Queen's Herald, Sir Signia, Sir Ebonheart, Court Jester, Valor, Tau. Ah, it's such trash, dude. What do you do? I think Ulf Harrigan, maybe. He does true damage to 3 random enemies. And he has a summon. Slash Sir Quentin Hadley. With a weapon. Flail of Guard is always nice. Yellow and red. At least it uses a color. That's not... Alright, let's look at the weapons. No. No. Maybe if that's all you got. No. Purple and brown. Blue and red. Maybe. Explode blue. But it uses brown, and like our whole team uses brown. And the flail also uses red. Unless it has like a cool perk. It's got barrier. Flail has bless and barrier. So flail's better. Mortal Chain. Uses brown, which I don't like, but barrier. Yeah, the flail has barrier and bless. Why would you not go with that? Blue and yellow, that's pretty good. And it's green. The edged blade. I think I'm going with the flail. Now, who would we put in first slot? We want to put maybe the flail. Because Ulf also has a summon. So everything on this team has a summon, right? Except for this guy. So if you somehow lose like this guy, Ulf could summon Ulf's mascot. And if you somehow lose both these two, you could then summon Ulf's mascot. So I'm going to go like this. Class would be... You could do Knight or whatever. If you want. But I think Titan would be great. No. Yeah. Titan. Let's get a Brown Storm going. And we'll have more barrier. And banner. Got a ton of brown. Let's just look at that. Brown blue minus purple is pretty good. Brown yellow would be cool. That's good. You kind of want to, like, you want something to go, you want your banner to kind of go with your mana generator a little bit. 3 of our troops use brown, so that's like a no-brainer. None of them use purple, so that's a no-brainer. It's like that middle one that you could do. You could do red, you could do blue, you could do yellow. I'm going to go with yellow just to help the flail a little bit. Because that's the only mana generator. We got Sir Quentin Hadley, who's starting everybody at 50%. That's his mana generation. And then the flail's the only thing doing active mana generation, so we got to help it out with that little bit of yellow. Should probably switch my freaking metals again. I hate that. Forest Troll King Gopt. I already read that. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Me too. I'll definitely go back, you guys know. This might be a little bit harder as far as, like, you guys might have to be patient, but I'll definitely read all your chats. Taking me forever because we're catching up for the week to get through this. It should go quicker in the future. Let's get up the flail, I guess. See if this works. Not bad, not bad. For a crappy restriction. I think I like it. And our metals are probably wonky. Why can't you go straight up? In this case, I would go all Nisha. And let's run the battle one more time for this team. What else would you use here, man? Like, this is a crappy restriction. I don't like the defensive mythics. Let's get up the flail, because it'll get up the other Ulf. Or we can get up both, maybe. Gotta take this. Oh yeah, then you gotta remember you got this guy. Purple to yellow, green to skull. So when you have it, you might as well, because it's like free damage. But we don't have it right now. I don't think. So we go with this. We don't have it. This. Purple to yellow, green to skull. Also, the purple to yellow will get up the flail. Green to skull, purple to yellow, none of that, but it might kill. Whatever. Should have checked. With all the summoning and everything, you should be fine. And I don't expect you're going to use this team that much. Do 5 battles here and there. I don't know if I'm going to get my daily playing, too. Ass. So, we're finding out if this is going to work or not. We're just cramming 3 days into 1 day is the problem right now. But there's the team code. That's what I'd recommend at the moment for the Sword's Edge. I already did Blue, I already did Fae, I did Sword's Edge, I did Central Spire, we did Giant, we got Red. Let me catch up in the chat right now. Use the class called Rant. That one will win every time. Crimson said, hope everyone had a great Christmas and New Year's to come. See you later. I forgot the class. Allie says, I used all my event keys last week and didn't get Mistralis. Oh no. That sucks. Yo, I hate when I leave my event medals on, Misty. Allie says, frustrating. I thought she would be in the Forge. Imperial Topaz, good morning. Chad's done that too, Misty. Supernova says, Allie, the game always knows when you need a specific troop and says, nah, you're not getting it. Professor says, anyone actually gotten an Underspire Guardian yet? I did. I think I got it on video. You do it often, Misty? Yeah, I feel ya. She says, it's nice to see that not everything goes perfect for others who show teams either. I feel like I did something wrong when they always work on YouTube. Nah, they're just not showing it. They're not showing it. They edit it down. There's no way. They're not as good as you think they are. They're editing stuff down. Like, we all have those problems. I forget to do something with the class. I forget to do something with the medal. I gotta, like, work through it and tweak it until it gets... You're getting the finished product on a YouTube video. You're not getting the... Yeah, that's how you learn, for sure. You guys haven't had any Sentinels? You gotta run through that Underspire every week, though. For sure. Epley says, I love seeing the whoopsies. They make us better and teach us what to look for. Yeah. Foxfire King's good, Professor. I always forget about him. Misty says, I did a ton of losing Guild Wars before I found videos. This is one of my favorite channels because he goes off on tangents when things don't work right in the game. Yeah. Dervicious, what up? Supernova says, in the blue region, PvP is used my blue gold farming team. Because Sluggy kills with his golden hand. Alright, Sana. Misty says hopefully it doesn't last. Or Vicious, I literally just run 2 Roans with Shield over Sky and Leprechaun. Yeah, maybe I'm going to change it to 2 Roans. That's a good idea. Alright, Chad, have a good one, man. Sir Aluin is from Silverglade. Oh, yeah. Alex Toon says, do you think you will make a video on YouTube for each of the... Nah, dude, because I'm done making pre-recorded videos. This is what it's going to be. But, you know, you just got to watch the live streams, I guess. I'm going to try to do better, like, going forward. This is just practice. There's too much competition and, like, too much spam. I can't do it anymore, dude. Maybe I will eventually. I put a video out. If you go check it out. It's called Crashing Out on Christmas. It explains why I'm not doing pre-records anymore. How many of those new dragons? I think I have 3. I got a freaking repeat already, though. Alright, we got red. Let's do red now. I'm doing the PvP teams right now. Instead of making a video. And what do we got here for red? Diamantina, Wand, like always. I don't even like... That's like a no-brainer. Flaming Oni I always like. Guards Avatar's cool. Ooh, we could do my red Guild Wars team, y'all. I like that one. And you don't see it anywhere. It's just like the Psycho Mega Missy. I made it up myself. You're probably not going to see it at other places unless they copy me again. It's a thought you can have as you're making, like it's red restriction, blue restriction, whatever. If you have a Guild Wars team you like, you might as well. Unrestricted or any color restriction, you can use your Guild Wars team, especially if it's one you like. There might be things that are faster, but it's a good thing to... It's like a good first option if you can't think of anything. This thing never fails me. It's pretty good. Like, it's definitely lost at this point, but it was undefeated for like 5 Guild Wars straight. And it's lost like once or twice since. But the Shagra, Flail of Guard, Hatir and Scroll, Miraji Queen. It's fun because it's a skull spam team too. You get to use Shagra for once. You get to use Hatir and Scroll for once. Don't be scared by that lycanthropy. It just, the enemy will be taking all that, not you. Yeah, I got Dupe Cosmic. Yup. I got the purple one twice. I have 1 Sentinel, though. It's not like I have a billion Sentinels. I only have 1. I don't even do the Underspire that much, though. Not as hard as other people do. It costs too much gems. Alright, we want to get the Flail up. Or Shagra, I guess. You need red next to skulls. We don't have enough of that right now, so we're going to wait. You don't have to have alignment per se, but you need red next to skulls. Alright, now we got green to skull, or we can do green to purple, or we can do yellow to skull. We should have something, but it looks like we don't. It's crazy. So this is green to purple, basically, and then yellow to Doom Skull. We don't have it somehow. So usually I flail it, but I don't have the flail. We don't have enough red next to skulls. We don't have green to skull, so let's get the flail up. We still don't have... Oh, we have this. Now we do this. We can do this. And, let's take that. Let's do this. Let's just do this. We only got 1 person left. It's time to win. Oh, come on. Let's do this. Fun team you don't see other places. And it wasn't slow there either, and I don't even have my medals on yet. This loading isn't fun, though. We go season, probably all seasons, because our whole team is elemental and we're 50% starting it, so there's no reason to use Anu or anything like that. I would use Orpheus if it was Guild Wars, but it's not, so you get to see it in full force without Orpheus. Without looking at its Orpheus. I want the flail, but there we go. Red next to skull, a little bit. We got that, and we got this. We could create a red right here and make it happen. We could create a red right here and make it happen. Let's try it. Bang, see what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Alright, we need to get the flail up, just get this whole team going. Do 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 do. Okay, yellow, da da da, purple. Just conversion teams just take longer in general. They're more fun. Bang, and you've seen this team before, so I think that's good for now, but it's really fun. You just got to give it a chance. You got to play it right, though. You can't just willy-nilly. You got to have the conversions. You got to look for them. Look, only one mythic on that team, too. Just a tier and scroll, and you never get to use a tier and scroll, so now you do. It's actually pretty good. If you can get past the lycanthropy part. You see how I didn't get lycanthropy, and even if I did, I didn't change? By the time you win, like, you're not going to get changed into some random beast and lose. You might get backfired on, like, one of your... I think most of them are immune to it. And then, like, I think maybe Shagra or something. But by the time it happens, you'll already have won. So, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, there's red. Blighted Lands, I guess. This is going to be crappy. Just like... What's here? Blighted Lands is one of the worst. I think it made my bottom 4 for the event key drop table, so that's not a good sign. Dookie, Baphomet. Nocturnia's not bad. It's Underworld. You got Infernal King. You got some empowered converters. Yeah, look how crappy though. You would just try to avoid this one. I would rather have Sword's Edge than this one, probably. I'd probably try to go with the Nocturnia. Heavy true splash damage. You got a summon, potentially. Another summon right there, just in case. Baphomet's not bad either. 3 random enemies. But we're already doing true damage. You don't want to really mix them. So I probably have to do like double Nocturnia. And then maybe one of those empowered converters to try to get it up. You got Vimbarok, but yeah. Alright, what do we got? We got yellow to purple plus some more damage. I think that's probably the best option, because the other one is blue to purple, curse and burn. And then we just need something here. Fiend Fire. Boosted by Daemon allies. Gatekeeper. So what we want is not this and not this. Is there anything? No. Poop. So... yucky. Red and purple. Or Gatekeeper. Guess we'll go with that. Like so. Alright, so now, hopefully, we're hoping for yellow to purple, gets up Nocturnia, we start casting it. It's doing true damage, true heavy splash. So it's not going to take forever, but this is Blighted Lands. It's not like there's any great option. We got brown and I don't know, purple or yellow, I guess. Just go like that. What class? Titan. If you ever need a brown storm, Titan's great. Especially if you're in first slot. Of course, if you're a higher level player and you're just leveling a class, do whatever you want. Just do like a 50% start. But this is the best for the most people, so... No, my freaking medals again. But let's see if it... Let's make sure it's an okay team before we switch the medals. You had a team where you had so many Deathmark gems on the board, it had to blow them. Dude, I've seen that before. I think I saw Tacet, like, make it happen on purpose. So I've seen it for sure. I've never done it myself, though. Look right here, we have the conversion. T-shape's just as good as... whatever. Gotta hit 2 slot. Dang, I need those medals, huh? Sheesh. Where's my 50% start at? Did I not change the class? Sometimes I, like, click on the class and I don't change it. Or they're draining me or something. What's going on? I think I want them both up. There we go. You always shoot in the middle with these, because they're splash damage. You want to hit as many as you can. Except for, like, right now, when you have a 3 and a 9. We got a 62. We got to shoot the 62. Alright, one more. Come on. Just die. There we go. Now we'll go put on the correct medals. I know it's annoying. I would cut this out of a video. I wish they would just let us assign medals to teams and... or something. Like, let us somehow not go all the way out like this. They could think of something. Maybe the Anu will help a little bit, too. Alright, this is Blighted Lands. This is my best thought for that. It's not great. Because Blighted Lands sucks. Alex Toon says, I just faced you in PvP in the Fey world. Yo, Tyrion, here but at work, lurking for now, should be here. Alright, man, I'll probably be here. I don't know. It's taking forever today because we're cramming 3 days into one. I didn't play it all on Monday or Tuesday. So I might be here still. I'm not trying to make these streams like more than 2 hours, but it might happen today. Alright, we got both of them up. Now, we shoot on 2. And then you want to shoot on like 3, I think, after that. Because we want to hit as many as we can. For as long as we can. Type stuff, I think. Both up. Here we would shoot, it's true damage, so you gotta think about that. So we're gonna shoot first slot. Because where you choose, it hits harder, and then it splashes out to the adjacents. So you want to choose something that has more life. Alright, so that would be my Blighted Lands team. I don't love it, but it's not bad. It's a true damage that hits multiple enemies, and you got 2 of them. And you got 2 mana generators. You see how I make teams normally? It's like a mana generating sandwich. Mana generator, damage dealers. It's my team. That's how I make teams. A lot of the time, that's what you're gonna see from most people that know what they're doing. No! What was that? Almost lost my stream. I think I'm back though. Alright, here's the team code. Kids are probably playing Fortnite or something. Dude, I've been playing Fortnite like Monday and Tuesday. Instead of Gems of War, I was playing Fortnite with the kids. I actually got like 8 kills. I sniped somebody. I won twice in a row. I was pretty bad at first. Anyway, I'm not going to turn into a Fortnite streamer. Mystic. Quaticus. Quaticus is okay. Sycorax is there. Essentia, if we had some dragons. Luna. Queen Beatrix. Gotta do the Queen Beatrix. Got to. Probably. 50% start for Urska. What is this again? Mystic? Pretty much have to do the Beatrix. Daughter time is like good, but I never find a time I feel like actually using it. Got Ecotl. Blue to yellow though, that doesn't help. Harpy Mage would be good for like getting going. Or you could do one of these empowered converters, I guess. And we don't have a potion. Like, Harpy Mage is better when you have a potion or something. I think I'm gonna go Malcondessa. I don't know, though. You could go Harpy Mage. Princess Elspeth might be okay, but you're like... You never know what you're gonna get with her. I don't really like that. Probably gonna double up on Queen Beatrix, honestly, from what I'm seeing. Unless I'm missing a looper or something. I'm always afraid I'm missing a looper, like a mystic looper that I forgot was a mystic. Kids are starting to be rowdy. That's another bad thing about this week. Thumping around. Making all kinds of noise. Man, I like the Harpy Mage, but I feel like without a potion, it's not as good. I'm just thinking double Queen Beatrix, honestly. Definitely better than Queen Titania, because it's, true damage. And then we just need a weapon. And there's no restriction, so whatever we want. Could probably just wand it. Or Osha's Tome. If you don't have the wand, just Osha's Tome or something like that. Yeah, Essence of Evil is always good in PvP because it's like you're gonna win. It's a good way to tie them up and get rid of their best troop and all that. Boreal Crystal might be great. Makes us a green storm. Should be helpful. But it's, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the wand. Sorry, I know people just overuse this freaking wand, and I feel sorry if you don't have it, but I give you so many other options. Essence of Evil, Boreal Crystal, etc. I think I'll just do this. Sandwich once, like, remember the sandwich. And if you have two good troops, or there's no other options, you gotta double up on stuff. It won't always be like this, like with Fomag, for example. It wasn't double Phoenicia or double Magma Dragon, but sometimes, a lot of the times it will be. Double of something good, like Tesla or Queen Beatrix or King Gobtruffle or whatever. So a mana generating sandwich around two really good troops. Or one really good troop doubled up. And then, you know, Queen Beatrix is going to make brown and green. So we need something that with a storm that's brown or green. So Titan or Archer or something. I'll go with Archer this time so we're not overusing Titan. 50% start with the green storm is why. Titan would be 50% start with the brown storm with the barrier. Banner. Got 3 blue, 3 green. So. And only 1 red, so we could do that. Or this. We got a green storm, might as well go with extra green, I guess. Alright, let's see how it goes. Now, the wand is blocking Queen Beatrix. But sometimes, I mean, like I said earlier, it just, maybe you'll have to cast it twice. We're not trying to speed, it's PvP. You usually don't speed through PvP. You try, but kind of also have to make sure you can win. You're going to speed through the world event. You're going to speed through, like, pet battles. You're going to speed through certain things, but of course we never have our conversion. That's why I don't like empowered converters too much. They're not reliable. Yellow to green we don't have. Try to get as much mana as you can. for the wand. That's the best part of having the wand in first slot 50% started. All you have to do is find like 2 matches. And hopefully win 1 move, like I just did. And you'll get up. Look at that. Let's take that just for fun. Get this blue out of here because we actually don't use blue. We want to kind of try to loop on green and brown. How did you not get... That's crazy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not bad. I would like this one. I would choose it. So far, Blighted Lands is not that good. Sword's Edge is actually worse, I think, but not that bad either. What's the one that was terrible? There's one that's horrible. Let's do one more battle just to make sure it works. Maybe we'll get our conversion this time. Tyrion! Dervicious says, splash damage is annoying when you make a hole in the enemy lineup. I know, so try not to. Professor got 2 purple books in PvP shop. That's amazing, dude. You got lucky, because it's random. Rich says, I'm back, made breakfast, 3 meat, egg, and fried taco skillet with cheese and homemade turkey gravy. That sounds good. Alright, we got this. Man, sometimes you just cast it, honestly, because we're never going to get any value out of it if we don't... Even though we didn't have it. We got blue and green. There we go. This is better because it's got a higher chance of getting an extra turn than the wand. We leave that brown because we're putting brown on the board. But now it's like, we don't have her up, so got to get her up. You're hoping you just cast Queen Beatrix over and over and over with this team. Pretty nice. Might be one of my favorites for this week. This in yellow and maybe red. That's all you really need, because it's going to jump around. If you get unlucky, you'll have 2 crappy restrictions, but... That's why you need a team for every single one. But there's going to be ones you like and ones you don't like. And you can always try to avoid the ones you don't like. It's similar to... Or I guess it's not. But here you go. Here's team code. Pause it. Take a screenshot. Just remember that it's Wand of Stars, Queen Beatrix, Malcadessa, and Archer or Titan. And you're good to go. That was Mystic. Not too bad. I like it. Definitely need to put PvP in the title for people watching after, huh? Alright, now we just have Monster, and I think we're done, right? Monster. Last one. It's probably crappy. What's a monster? Ooh, Arachnian Weaver. We use any weapon we want? We could do Life and Death Arachnian Weaver. Megavore, Scorpius, Crimson Bat's not horrible, Glaceon, Shoggoth. I like Shoggoth. Great Maul's not bad. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow at noon to do anything we didn't do today, plus the class event. Every day at noon, I'll be streaming. Will it be Gems of War? Yes, 5 out of the 7 days. Any day you would think you would want a video, that's when I'll be on. Just looking at all my options. In case there's something I'm not thinking. I'm most likely gonna go, I already forget. But something up top. By the way, I'm not going to read the comments on the crashing out on Christmas because I'm sure there's some nasty ones in there. I don't even want to see it. I was just venting. And I will read every comment from now on under the live streams. And then I will in the next live stream, I'm gonna answer them and talk about them. So, Shoggoth I like, man. I would double up on Shoggoth with the Oshi's Tome or something. That's one of my favorite troops because nobody uses it. But Arachne Weaver's so tempting, you could just do the life and death thing. But I don't know what we're gonna do for mana generation, you know? What do we do for mana generation? We have our damage, but now what? Let's do base rarity. Now what though? What's our mana? How do we get mana? Centurion, but we're not making any skulls. You really need to be putting skulls on the board to use Centurion. Man, I'm going back through all this again. I'm sorry. Can't find nothing. There's no mana generation. So we might have to switch to something else. Unfortunately. What are you supposed to do? If you're just sitting there staring at your Arachne Weaver in life and death, Hogstrider's okay, but I wouldn't want to count on it. Man, I think I'm gonna switch to something else, y'all. Sorry. Maybe I could throw Arachne Weaver on it though. I'm gonna do Shoggoth. It's more of a explodes. It does true damage. And then we can use a weapon like Oshi's Tome. That'll be our mana generator. You can't go in with the team with all damage. You gotta have some mana generation. And then since there's nothing else really for the mana generation sandwich, we can do, what am I doing? Base rarity. We can do this. We'll be hitting the last slot, weakening it, and then we can Arachne Weaver, hopefully. Plus we have the Web Spinner summon. We'll go with this. You can use a different weapon if you want. I don't even have an all-blue team or anything. It's nice to have the blue storm, though, with all these blue troops. Class, I have no idea. I never know what to do when I need a blue or well, I'm going to have a blue storm no matter what. So I probably should just do a 50% start. I could just do, yeah, any 50% start. So I'm going to do Geomancer because I'm leveling it. You could do anything you want, though. You're going to have a blue storm after you cast Oshi's Tome anyway. Banner, definitely blue. And then we have a whole lot of purple. And no red, so Frozen Banner's fine. See what happens. This might be one of my favorites, too. I definitely like Shoggoth, and Arachne Weaver's awesome. Never thought Monster would be a good one. Alright, we need to get up the Tome. Cast the Tome. Getting Shoggoth, it'll explode. There's the Weaver, 65. Thought it'd be more than that. We'll Tome it. Shoggoth it. Now we can Weaver. And we got both Shoggoths. I love the way it screams, too. Not bad, anybody show this one? I think people underestimate and overlook Shoggoth. It's doing true damage to multiples, and exploding, and silencing, and enraging, and it's an elemental, and it's blue. Like, it's got a lot going for it. And it's an underworld troop. I didn't say everything. There's a lot of good stuff about it. Easy to get. Legendary. Let's go again. It goes good with Arachne Weaver. It goes good with Queen Beatrix. Venoxia. Sometimes a troop is good because of things you don't even think of. Why would I take brown right now? Is there nothing else? Probably not. Now what? Yellow. Yellow and blue! Buckle my shoe! Come on, bro. Hey, there we go, purple. Alright. We're off to the races. Come on, bruh. There we go. Anything? I don't think so. Get rid of this red. Shoggoth, we gotta weaken them. This'll kill both. Oh, what? Both of them would've. Not bad. Look at all those effects that are happening too. I think that's all the PvP teams. I think I'm done for the day. Sorry it was kind of long, but yeah, like I said, we were cramming 3 days into one. It won't be like this every time. I need to change my title to say PvP teams for every restriction. There you go. I did one for every single one. Now, I didn't do like a high level and a low level for every single one, but remember, you don't have to do every single restriction. Try to pick ones that you like or pick ones that you have teams for. It's going to jump around. You know what I do gotta play the game, actually, too. This is gonna be long. Alright, let's catch up in the chat, and then I gotta, like, actually play the game. So, the video is over, and it should have been over a long time ago. But we have to do so much. Rydia! Where's our portion? Professor says I'm chasing silver marks, so I like it that I have to think out of my comfort zone. Green slime, but blocked. Oh, no. Yeah, Thrall? Was Thrall there? Bogstrider is okay, yep. I'm just here for the social. I'm using your Gobtruffle team. Yeah, it's a good one. You can use it for a lot of stuff. It's kind of like Rowan. That's why I did that first 5-team video. You could take those 5 teams and use them and just be good. Nowadays, it's the loopers, the journey troops, but you could definitely still be good with using Rowan and Gobtruffle and Guardians and stuff like that. If you just add the loopers too. But let's play the game now. I'm going to try to go fast. I always check this first. And I'm already done, so that's good. And then I check Adventure Board. There's gems on it. So, yeah, this might be a 3-hour live stream. Holy crap. And then I just use Rowan. I don't want to think too hard. I'm leveling a class. Let's get our gems. Now be the time if you have any questions or whatever. Like I said, I know I keep saying it, but it'll get better. This will get better. Christmas, I was going to make a video, right? Like I always did. Wake up 4 a.m. on Monday, make a video. But it was Christmas, first of all. Second of all, though, the week was like a repeat week. I've already done this world event. We have nothing really going on. It was just like the perfect time to take a break. I was frustrated, venting. And then it kind of just rolled into Tuesday. I was like, I just need a day to let that simmer. And I told everybody I would start back up on Wednesday, and I did, so. 3 more hours? Nah, like 1 more, I hope. We already did some stuff, so I'm hoping that it took care of some things. Like the world event, I probably won't do any more of that today. I don't need to do the Epic Trials. Underspire I need to do, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Because it's going to be part of that video tomorrow, that live stream. It's going to be Underspire and class event tomorrow. And then Friday we're going to do Arena. It'll be fun, though. You guys know that live streams of Arena are way more fun than playing it yourself or watching some pre-recorded video about Arena. See the person in action actually doing the arena, see if they're actually good at the game or not. They could do 50 arenas and only record the one that they did good if they're gonna make a video. They could lose 49 arenas and win one and just put out the one they won. That's the hidden thing about YouTube. People are just, it's kind of like Facebook where you put out all your best moments. So, they're not actually that good. Unless you see them live, I guess. They live stream. They don't live stream, you're just seeing their best moments. Like a Facebook. But I still use Rowan, man. I still do. I'm not just doing this. Alright, now I go to the dungeon. Go fail that. Get my Dragonite. Still picking 2, 3, 6, and still failing. I don't know when this is ever going to be a perfect. As soon as it turns, I'm going to switch to something else, though, because I'm tired of losing. We'll buy that. And probably not, but maybe. I do, so we'll do this. Just whatever, I don't really care to switch my team. I do switch to a class, though. It's almost at 100. Let's run this. We just gotta get up this glaive early, and then we'll... So green would be great. Of course not. So brown and yellow. Skulls is awesome. You get a big ol' explode. Green. Scythe win. Or glaive. Not the fastest, but I don't feel like switching it. And I'm leveling a class. I do need copies of this. It is Wednesday. It is the pet, so I do it. The only time I don't do this is when I don't need the pet. I don't do it just for pet food or something. I already have enough. I have a lot of white pet food somehow. Green if I see it. If I don't, yellow and brown it is. We can pretty much scythe them down early. I don't know why I keep calling it a scythe. It's a glaive. It's a glaive like a long... Just like a big pole with a stick, like a big pole with a sword on the end of it, kind of. Isn't that what a glaive is? Or a big pole with a blade on the end of it, I guess. It's like a long weapon, right? Like a two-hander. I'm just gonna do it. These early battles, man, I just go. Three more hours. We're going to go to 3 hours, and hopefully tomorrow a little bit less. Definitely a shout out to Chad and Allie and Sana. Appreciate y'all. Hunters has been a member for 23 months. I don't know if I said that. Almost 2 years. Chad said sup Cinny and Sinners with his $2. Appreciate that. Sana gifted a membership. You're awesome. And Trey gifted one. I don't know if I said that. Shout out to Trey. Allie with the 5 gifted, though. Got us going. Still trying to figure out what I'm doing with P99 if you're still there, Trey. I'm not... I don't know what I'm going to do. I think we're definitely still playing on Sunday if you're down, but... As far as the videos go, I don't know. I don't know if they're going to watch the live stream. And then, like, we're gonna play on Sunday, but I'm going to live stream on a Wednesday. I'm still trying to figure it out. I might have to still do pre-records for them, but it's just one a week, or... I don't know. Maybe we just play for fun, and then I'll live stream on Wednesday. But live streaming on EverQuest is harder, because you could take an hour just to figure out what you're doing. So if I just jump on the game and start live streaming, there could be this huge lag time of me just even finding what I'm going to do that day. You got to run around a whole huge world and, like, find a spot. And if you go to a spot, it could be, like, people could already be there, and you got to go find another spot. By the time you actually get going, you've already been streaming for, like, 2 hours and doing nothing. It's kind of hard to stream that game unless you're already somewhere doing something and you say, oh, I want to stream this. It's hard to say, like, I'm going to stream every Wednesday at noon. I would probably have to get on early and find a spot and then stream, I guess. Talking my way through it. I do that. Yeah, that's cool about, like, saying things live, though. You have to hold yourself accountable. I just said things to a bunch of people. When you're all by yourself, doesn't hit as hard. Yellow to skull, or let's do this first. Alright, 2 more, and that'll be the event of the day. I always do that. I try to anyways. This will not be here tomorrow. That's how I go about things. If you're gonna do anything, you might as well do the thing that won't be there tomorrow. Can we glaive? We probably just can't glaive them down anymore, so we're gonna have to get up Wrath. Then look for brown to skull, yellow to skull, or blue to brown. We got some of this, which will make a ton of brown, which will probably give us the other thing. Get off me, frog. Swan. What's he say about the swan? Alright, Dervicious, have a good day. Tomorrow at noon, I'll be back doing the same thing, but different. Class event and Underspire tomorrow. One of these days, we're going to catch a... I'll have a conversion right away, I'll cast it, and then the battle will be over. Because it'll just keep going and going and going and going. It's always fun when that happens. It's hard to get on video, but... That's why I love pets. That's why I'm so excited to get my 1 copy. Anyway, so... Aw, crap, I don't think I'm gonna get that because I didn't log in. Or yeah, I did. I think I logged in. Check my mail. 18 hours on that. Hopefully that's enough time. We can use it tomorrow. I forgot to get all my tasks. Watch this. Be in a high-level guild. Be in a high-level guild. And that is why you should be in a high-level guild. That's why you don't stick around in that big fish in a small pond, or you don't make your own guild or whatever. Thank you, Cookie. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, Twisted. Offers I look at. Just the, daily deals. I'm looking for, like, verses... or writs, or deeds I'm looking for. None of that. Alright, so we did Adventure Board, we did the dungeon. I showed all the PvP teams. I showed the world event. I did the whole weekly preview. I think we're... Would I be done for today? Would I be done? No, I gotta do the holiday event. There's always something else these days, I swear. Think you're done, and then you think of something else. I gotta go do the Underspire a little bit, maybe. I'm behind on this for sure, because I did none of it for 2 days. So I probably have to buy. I'm gonna buy, like, at least 1. I really only need the golden... I need, like, 600 more points. But there's only, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days left. So I'm gonna buy another one just in case, since I did not... I might end up having to buy a bunch of crap on the last couple of days to get everything. Alright, it's like a double Dragon Essentia team here. Flexing. People always get stuck in those low-level guilds. I just want to show, like, why you should be in a high-level guild. That's literally why. Shouldn't be taking skulls, I don't think. Come on, Tina. Get up, girl. There you go. And backup. Where's our backup? There we go. Getting deeper to where... And I don't know what medals I got on or anything. We just need to get this done. Then I'll be done. Alright, we need like a... Here, this is good. Wand. Tina. Comet Talus. Coming in Dallas. Okay, we need... Here we go, right here. Wand? Tina. Comet. There's another blue team, by the way, if you want a blue team. I don't know if it'll work too good for PvP, but it's another Diamond Tina Wand thing. All blue. There's sometimes that's how it goes. Like the class event is going to be similar to something else, like the world event. And then like the holiday event is similar to a PvP team. Sometimes you can get by without needing a team for every single thing. Like a different team for every single thing. If you start to realize those patterns, certain events are kind of similar. You can use the pretty similar teams that you already did earlier in the week. Anytime there's a color restriction, you can use a Guild Wars team. You could tweak it. Now you can use whatever weapon... Yeah, maybe you can use whatever weapon you want. If it's a certain event. Sometimes they don't restrict your weapon or something, or... Maybe you don't have to use Elementalist because it's not Guild Wars. You can use a better class that gets up quicker. Or... Wand? Tina? Didn't do it. Alright, go again. There we go. Blue Worm was fun, but I'm only level 140, so fresh. You using that worm, the blue worm? It's not bad. That's a good first team. Can kind of loop. I like the brown worm, I think, better, though, if that's what you're talking about. Brown worm with, like, Titan class and a brown storm and all that. It's hard to get a blue storm. Some people, like, you got when you're trying to loop, you got to have the storm, too, if you really want to make it happen. That's what was happening earlier with my Sycorax, my Psycho Mega Missy. You saw the without the storm, which went really slow, and then you saw it with the storm, and it was so much better. Alright, we need, Alright, here we go. Tina, more skulls, the harder she hits. And, of course. Just get out of here, you fart. Good old Aborath, whatever his name is. You think you're done, and no you're not. Misty says, hard to find time to play anything else with all the new events. I know! That's part of the problem for me. I don't just want to play Gems of War every single day of my life for 2 hours every single day. It's crazy. They think we want like a second job or something. There's so much to do every day. If you want to keep up, it keeps increasing too. It doesn't get any better either. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. How much you have to do to like keep up. Probably should have took that yellow. Doesn't matter, though. Sometimes you just kill them and win. Alright, a couple more battles, and then if you guys have any questions, if you need anything, let me know. Remember, if you leave a comment under this live stream once it's off the air, I'm going to take a period of time in the next stream and look at those comments and then answer them or acknowledge them or whatever. It's going to be my new thing. I'll read them no matter what. I'm going to heart them and stuff. Like, it's not like I'm going to ignore them. But instead of, like, writing under them and answering and replying, I'm going to put it in the next stream. Because it could help other people, too. And I think, I don't know, just trying something different. Too many things, the fun sometimes has waned. That's for sure. When you're doing a dungeon and you fail it, when you're doing guild wars and something like there's no chance, you had one turn and then it was just something looping you to death, that's so fun, right? PvP, they restrict you into 2 places that you hate, that's fun. An epic trial that you just can't get done and it's a Pan's Veil or a Keytar or something like that, that's so much fun. I agree. There's definitely parts of this game that are not fun. But you have to do it. Probably shouldn't take skulls off, you dumb. But they would have took them anyway, so... No skulls, dude. Maybe I'll do this first. Maybe I do this. Nope. Well, worked out. Whatever. I might have cast 1 extra spell. And I'm done! Alright, can I buy anything? 419. I need the golden teddy, I think. How do I know if I have this or not? I'm pretty sure I need it. Alright, now I just need Theodorovich and I'm good. And the reason I don't have him yet is because he's not as good as... he's not good. My opinion. He's not good to be calling, like, the best troop ever. He's not horrible. I don't have it yet, though, but I've just heard other people talking about it. I read the spell, I have eyes, I know how to read, and I've played this game for 7 years. So to put a wish gem on the board when its turn begins, the enemy has a turn too, and the enemy can use that wish gem too. You know? The enemy's gonna get some sort of turn. I'm sure there's some teams out there that are all weird and you'll never use again after this week, or after a couple weeks. Let's just remember Theodorovich, everybody. Let's just remember it. Let's just remember it like 4 months from now, when nobody ever uses it again. In 4 months. When nobody's using Theodorovich in 4 months. Just remember how awesome it was, guys. It's the best ever. Just remember that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's cool, but it's just like any other troop that puts something cool on the board that the enemy can also use. It can backfire sometimes. That means it's not the best ever. It's not amazing. If something can backfire, it's not amazing and the best ever. So, and then, like, it's giving mana to all your other allies. I mean, I'm sure there's a team out there that you can make that takes advantage of that, and then... But if it misses, if you're screwed. The enemy's going to get that wish gem. The enemy's going to go off on you. But I still need them. I never get the... I'm not going to show off and get the legendary first and stuff, just for views. Like this week, I skipped 2 whole days. If I was going to... I want the pet. So I went for the pet first. 2 different pets for a kingdom. Theodorovich will come back around one day. This golden pet most likely will not come back around one day. Theodorovich will. I can get it one day if I really want it. It's going to come back. It's like, that's how I think. This winter armor I thought was never going to come back. So my advice used to be, like, to get the armor first. Because I thought they were going to make new armor for this year. But they were too lazy and they put the same armor out again. So now I'm like, I'm going to get the pet first. Because pet's probably not going to come back. The golden pet especially. It's probably not just going to pop up whenever. It's going to be really hard to get after this. So to get the golden pet, I have to get the other pets first. And then I get the golden pet. Theodorovich, I will be able to get, like always. Like every single holiday legendary, you can get it later. The golden, I've never seen any golden holiday pets anywhere else except for this right here, right now, and never again. So that's how I play the game. If there's something that I'm kind of sure I'm never going to be able to get again, I get that first. In case I all of a sudden decide I'm not playing this game for a couple days, and then I don't have enough time to get the golden teddy. At least I already got it. And if I happen to miss something, I'm hoping I'm going to make it Theodorovich because I can get that someday. Might be 3 months from now, but that's better than never, ever, ever again. I'm going to have everything no matter what, eventually. But if somebody skips the golden teddy, they can't say that. They got Theodorovich first, and then they got a few copies of the regular pet. And then something happened, they couldn't play the game, or they took a break, or whatever. A meteor hit their house. Now they can't get the golden teddy, which will never come back. That's why you get it first. Theodorovich will come back. That's how you play the game. Just like today, do the pet, because the pet won't be there tomorrow. I'm going to click on this just because. I have 21. I haven't even done anything yet. I'm doing this for free again because I have to go after freaking dragons again in the dungeon. So I'm back to doing this for free again. We'll make a team tomorrow. We'll make 3 teams. We'll make like a high, mid, and low Underspire tomorrow. And we'll do the class event and make a high, mid, and low. And that'll be what we're doing tomorrow, plus playing the game normally. If I was going to continue today, which I'm not because I'm just easing back in, I'd probably open some vault keys or something. I still have 466. I've been doing like one underworld thing just to keep up with it. Try to finish them. They're about to add another one in, so I was trying to finish up Dripping Caverns. I'm on 470. Like, I could do that in one day if I want. And then I would go to find the next one. Which I don't have like a billion. I'm like halfway done. Maybe a little bit over. A lot of them are on 2,500, which is max. See, but you'll find, like, you can, if you look, you'll find some that aren't. And I'm still like trying to get them all done. A lot of them are though. See, Dripping Caverns I need to do, Leozara's Lair, Depths of Sin, Indrajit's Palace, Dark Court, Hellgate. So I'm like 2/3, I guess, something like that. Getting close, because Dripping Caverns is pretty much done. I just got to take a day and get it all the way done. Or just, it'll be done in like 3 or 4 days. Probably by the end of the week, this one will be done. Geomancer 2. I'm getting really close to having all classes at 100 and all the Underworld done. I think that's everything, y'all. I probably forgot something, but it's a long video. I got to get out of here. We did this. I showed 3 teams, high, mid, and low, right? Yep, here's the low team. I did this. It's only a couple days left of that. We did PvP. We did a team for every freaking area in PvP. Underspires tomorrow. I did the dungeon. I failed it. Epic Trials, like if somebody needs it bad, just let me know. I will do it. If you come to a live stream and you say I need the Epic Trial, I will just run it because you said that. You took your time out of your day to come to my live stream. If you come to my live stream tomorrow and you need the Epic Trial, I will do it for you. Just let me know. But my plan is Underspire and class event, high, mid, and low teams tomorrow. If somebody needs that Epic Trial, just let me know. Because I haven't done it yet. I did it though. It's a repeat, but I haven't done it yet this week. And I think that's it. We're done. Alright. I'm going to get out of here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate y'all. Let's catch up in the chat here. The professor says, can summon a crinkle that alone is bad. You're still salty about last Christmas? I think more people are that, you know, the vocal people are the ones that want to stick up for everything that happened. For some reason. But there are people out there that are still mad about last year. And getting banned and stuff for using Kris Kringle. I did not get banned. I always forget to say that. I told people don't use it. I told people don't touch it. I said, watch me not get banned. And then I didn't get banned. I told everyone how to avoid being banned. This is a crazy thing to me. It's crazy. They're too busy eating butter, watching Ow My Balls, that they're getting banned. I kept telling everybody, don't get Kris Kringle, don't get Kris, people are getting banned, don't get Kris Kringle. Don't even buy it in the shop, stay away from it. Buy it at the very last second. I didn't get banned. Out of all, there's so many people got banned. I did not. And I was telling everybody, warning everybody, telling everybody how to not get banned. And then everybody got banned. And then half of them are weird and don't even care that they got banned. Like, somebody got them banned. Anyway. Some people are still mad, though. They're just not as vocal as the people that are like, oh, you were hit for. What no? Green slime goes well with your favorite shog? I'll have to try that. Tyrion's back. I'm still here, dude. I'm about to get out of here, but I'm still here. Supernova says if I use Theodorovich, it'll only be in a construct team. Oh, okay. Still though, man, like, is it better than... Is it a construct? I haven't even thought about how to use it. I just looked at it and was like, that is not the best ever. And I know that's a lie, but as far as like how it goes, where it stands is Urska construct. So yeah, you could do like Chalcedony and put him on there, I guess. But that's like, yeah, loopy team that's already looping and winning, maybe getting slightly better. What about the Fool? It's kind of like putting the Fool on there. Is the Fool the best thing ever? It's like so awesome. Hurry up and watch this video. It's amazing, the Fool. It's like the Theodorovich is like the Fool, and that's perfect because fools are falling for it. Epic Trial is straightforward as is. Summer Night near the top and Queen Titania for the win. That is probably right. You're banned for fighting against it? Whoa. Oh yeah, I remember the professor. I remember that. You were like the only one that said you got banned for not using it though. I remember. You kept saying like you didn't even use it and you got banned. Well, I didn't get banned and I don't know. Huh. That's strange. Maybe like the... That's weird, though, because most people got banned because of the resource thing. It's not like the enemy's running up resources on you. Smash the like button on the way out. Thank you, Sana. Tyrion says, to be fair, I was amongst the first to get banned, so you were a little too late. Yeah. Misty says, I didn't get banned thanks to you, and I'm still scared to use it. Same here, kinda. I just know I don't need to use it. Rant time. Yeah, there'll be more time for ranting as we get adjusted to the new schedule. Supernova never got banned, and he's been using Chris all year long. Yeah, you're the gold farming guy. I'm glad you got the thick skin. You know, I gotta talk to most people, not... Usually I'm not talking to Supernova and Tyrion and people that are already crazy, doing crazy good. Tyrion says, no worries. It's been in lurker mode. Wife made me lunch, fries, and a Philly steak. Ah, sounds good. They nerfed the treasure maps till they updated the bots. And my ban was due to Tacet giving Skull Team idea. Well, I'm not talking about Tacet, but it is what it is. I guess I should have the same energy, huh? It's just like, he doesn't do anything else wrong, so... If he makes an accident, it's when the person, like, always being a weirdo snake oil salesman. If Tacet, he made an honest mistake, most likely. Tacet. The other guy has a history of being a snake oil salesman, so... Anyway, I gotta go. You guys are awesome. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon. Remember, every day at noon... It might not... The only days it won't be Gems of War is Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesday and Sunday. Going forward. Maybe even this Sunday it might be, so just... I gotta get used to my new schedule and figure out what I'm doing. But for sure, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every day... And how long is it gonna last? I don't know. Because I've tried this before. And the stream shouldn't be this long either. Most likely they're going to be an hour to 2 hours, not 3 hours. But just tomorrow at noon. Just come on. Be there. Right. I feel ya. Later, Funky Town. Moderating hard to rage you. Oh, cool. It's like us here keeping you as a member. He really wanted you to join his guild, you know? You're just having so much fun. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I gotta go. Thanks for joining me today, Sauna. I'm just here for the social. Tyrion, Funky Town. Supernova, Misty, Farber, the Professor, Dr. Mopsister. Got Tyrion, we got Misty, we got Supernova, Professor, Social. Rydia was here today. Pizza Time. Dervicious. Sauna, Rydia, Rich Kaufman, Professor, Tyrion, Dervicious, Alex Toon. Professor. Funky Town, Texas. Good day. Pizza Time, Alex, Funky Town, Imperial, good to see ya. Glad you were here today. Misty, Dervicious. Chadster, the big Chad. Clip Bomb. Effley was here. Yeah, I agree with the showing the whole process. Helps people more than just showing the end product. It's just like, you know how it goes. The longer the video is, the less people even want to click on it for some reason. Even if everything's in the first 20 minutes, first 15 minutes, first 10 minutes. For some reason, a 2-hour, 3-hour video scares people their panties off. Imperial Alley, Misty. Sauna, Lone Wolf, Michael. Mike Sheard. Rain Man, Crimson Fury. Maka Felix. Chad with the 2! Hunter's been a member for 23 freaking months. Somebody's been at the top this whole time. I think it's Sauna's picture's been up there the whole time. I don't know how you got the real estate up there. You got the billboard. On my screen, your picture's been at the top the whole time. Glorfindel. Shannon Hartwell was here. The Musty Tears. The 3 Musty Tears. Sorry. My name is similar, like Sinnycool, so I should get yours right. The 3 Musty Tears. I hate when people don't make the, connection. Misty Farber, Dr. Mop, Joshua, Rich, Chris Lazama, Sir Michael, Livewire, Misty, Joshua, Florian, Kenji Suka. Kenji Suka. That's one of my favorite names. Glorfindel. That was like Boomstick Fancy Pants. I don't know what happened to him. But, just a name that's fun to say. Kenji Suka. It's actually Kenjit Suka, but I call you Kenji, and then, I don't know. See, now I'm not even saying it right, so. Effley, Dr. Mop, Sir Michael, Kenji. Trey with the gifted. Thank you so much, bro. JM Ricks. Allie with the crazy 5 gifted. You're amazing. I'm not quitting anytime soon. We're just trying something else. So don't think I'm leaving the guild or something, Allie. I brought you in. I'm not gonna leave. I'll let you know at least before I do. I'm not gonna bring you into a guild and then just run away. I'll at least say something. But anyway, I'll see y'all. You guys are the best. And you lurk when you can. I do appreciate it. Lurking helps. And shout out to the lurkers, man. There's people that are watching right now that aren't chatting, and there's people that watch after, like hundreds of people that watch after we're off, and they watch this live stream. They may only watch a couple minutes, but shout out to them too. Hey, later, Garth. Hey, how's it going, man? I'm out of here. Yeah, you just meant I'm out of here. But thanks for dropping in. You got any questions or anything? I was just saying goodbye to everybody. So we're live streaming every day at noon, so just check back in at noon. EST. And I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, see y'all. Have a great one. You guys are the best. Peace out. Super duper thanks to Ali and Sana and Trey and Chad and all of y'all. Later Garth, later Sana, later Tyrion,